All right, guys, we are back, and I don't know what just happened. Computer just froze up and literally booted everything off. So it froze up, restarted. We are still in the mix, and Dave, if you're still in it, let me know what's going on. Dave, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm getting the game on my full screen my camera.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. While he's working on that, I'm going to see if I can get back into it, as it doesn't look like it's going to let me back into the lobby. I'm in the lobby, but I'm not in the lobby. So we're going to see. Hold on. Reconnect to the game.
Here you go.
Yep,
I got the camera on. Okay, gotcha.
Good.
Let's go, guys. We're back for our round 11. Another one got clutched up by FN420 when we were off stream for a second there, and Slayer gonna open up with one on to Jazz. This has been a comeback of a lifetime that I am just so disappointed you guys weren't able to see. Make sure you guys tweet Verdict's internet provider and say that this is absolute dog water.
I wish it was my internet provider. My PC literally just froze up and restarted by itself.
Make sure you guys donate so Verdict can get a 3070.
Yeah, thank you guys. Make sure so that way, and also maybe some AC in the room. I think my computer just overheated, and I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I hate that I missed everything because I'm looking at Lucky. He's sitting on 10 right now, and we've got a 5-5 matchup. Big kills coming through. We were talking about breadsticks last week. Now we got 2 breadsticks, but this time it's not 2 kills. It's 11, 1-1. Big 3v3 on our hands with 35 seconds left to go. And I missed these rounds, but bro, it is certainly great to be back in the mix.
Need backup.
Well, we're right now looking at a 3 versus 2 in favor of FN420. They do have the bomb. They're pushed on up to the B bomb site, and it looks like Slayer's going to get this one for free, but Saints could be in a rough spot here. He might be looking at potentially a 2v1 as Lucky and Dark Wizard are playing their angles very, very together. He sees Dark Wizard peek, does pick up the 1 and makes it away from Lucky, who now needs to clutch up a 1v3 for the team. This has been an absolutely insane game. Guys, I swear I hate so bad that you guys missed it. And hopefully that'll be the last mishap that we have.
I hope so too, because business as usual. Fade's gonna get caught. The hit marker feels bad. Gonna push for the kill. Gonna get taken down. Well played there from Lydia, and we've got a 2-0 lead in the series. What was starting to look good. We were up 5-2. 1-7 was, and when I reconnected back in, it's a 5-5, bro. I hate we missed all that, but guess what? Big win coming through from FN420 regardless. So here we are, 2-0 lead, 1-7 not found, has not found a win as of yet in this bronze series, and this was their opportunity to tie things up. Just did not pan out their favor.
Yeah, a little bit yeah, thank you for pinning that. Yeah, no, I thought it was gold too. I thought it was absolute gold, so.
Yeah, big depths in chat, man. That's right, guys. Verdict and Day are indeed bots, and we do not know how to do anything ever.
No, Gray. This is a best of 5. The grand finals is a best of 7.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what Ronan said. Okay, never mind. See, bot, absolute freaking bot.
Dude, Ronan force crashed my computer too, dude. I know it was him.
It's always Ronan's fault, dude.
All right, well,
Ronan, all right, well, in the future, if your game loop does crash or anything, or you're waiting to reconnect, I do have the cartography and everything set up now, so we can still make it happen, guys. Sorry, we lost you for a minute there, but we're back. Verdict's gonna make it up to you all. He said back rubs for everybody in chat.
Yeah, dude, I got you guys. You sign up, I will 5-minute session, all yours, whatever you want. Use your imagination.
Oh, pain and suffering.
Yep, that is massive. You know, I always have something come up on Grand Finals Day. Last season, it didn't happen, and I think I'm paying for it now. The season before that, it was internet outage, and Bobby had the cast. So there's always something. I'm hoping that we get all these blunders out of the way. And Veer, I hate I missed your your 2 aces in a row, homie. I really do. But right now, 13 kills on board. Veer is the main topic of discussion because when I left, because my computer absolutely crashed, you guys were down 5-2, and I missed that comeback. I think that was probably one of the better comebacks that we could have seen too. So Veer, if you could so kindly just put in chat everything that happened while I was gone, please. Thank you. I'm obviously kidding.
Yo, Ghoulhead's out there somewhere for sure. Where's the copy pasta from yesterday or Tuesday or whatever day that was?
Right.
I know you got it, Ghoul. I know you got it.
Yeah, he's got it on cap somewhere.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Ghoul legit has a folder on his desktop with just little word pads that have all of the copy pasta saved in them. I swear. Swear.
Big facts. Man doesn't lie. Well, here we are. Thought I'd be lying to you when I said that I thought the series was going to go, a 3-0, and right now it's looking like a solid series. It looks like it could be a game 4 on the horizon, but that last game that I absolutely missed. I do stream on YouTube. It is on YouTube as well, so I'm hoping that Restream was able to re-pick up my broadcast. I'm about to check it. Yeah, it's on YouTube as well, guys. I'm sorry. I got to pull up I literally had to restart everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. S&D was won. We're taking a look at it right now. S&D was won by the side of FN420. I am super sorry that I missed that. Day and Verdict both twerk on stream. I already told you guys, I will twerk once I get, a one-time 50 sub. It has to have 50 subs coming through, so that way everyone in Trovo and their mothers and fathers and uncles can see it so they can join the channel. I'm trying to help EU out by getting that viewership higher. So in reality, I'll be twerking for EU. I won't be twerking for 50 subs. Granted, the 50 subs would be great, but I want more than a $1,200 prize pool next season. And there's no way I could convince them with the viewership that we get on a regular basis. Granted, this season has been phenomenal. We've done solid. This past Tuesday was actually some of the best that we've had, most consistent viewership. As of right now, there's just not enough of you guys out there. That's just the sad reality. I appreciate every single one of you guys, but I want to appreciate these EU players a lot more by offering them a higher prize pool, and that is the only way that we can do it. So here we are, game 3. Is it going to be a 3-0 FN420, or will the side of 117 Not Found actually find a dub here? It's going to be on a standoff domination now. Day, what are your thoughts?
Again, I think this is a pretty staple map and mode to be played here. Largely, we obviously had the discussion on Tuesday that we think the quarterfinals should realistically be best of 5, right? You look at our map pool and the modes that we have available, and I personally don't see why a team should make it to the semifinals without having to play domination. Like, that should be just a flat-out must.
Well, flat out must or not, the A-side push is going to be rejected. Some big kills came through for the side of FN420, and that should have opened the floodgates on B, but nonetheless, it didn't. Only about 5% in the bag there for the side of 117 Not Found. They're looking to get those numbers back up, and it does look like 3 are on B. They're going to get the cap, and some big kills coming through for Lucky as he had 3 in the feed now. They've got the advantage early on in this domination, but we all know it's not how you start. Based off last game, it's how you finished, and they finished pretty poorly coming through with a 5-2 lead, and they threw it. Right here, we're looking at a solid hold. Mid lane control, pretty on point there. As you can see, one player up top. This is going to be Dark Wizard. Looking to hold the push over through the statue side of things, and right now, Tractor is going to be in their control as well, too. So they've got pretty much all lanes covered with the exception of back alley, but if your last resort is back alley, that's almost anticipated.
We lost the lead.
Enemy contact.
All right, well, off to a great start to this third game for the side of 117 Not Found, but, unfortunately for them, they were off to a great start in that search and destroy and just couldn't find that last round to close things out. As a result, we're going to be in a 2-0 lead for the side of FN420. So if they were able to clutch up this domination, we could see this one over in free. And if 117 not found is able to pick this one up, we're going back to a hard point. I believe that one's going to be on raid. So you know we got to be cheering for at least that game 4, if not that game 5 verdict.
Well, you're absolutely right. Now, as we're looking at it here, 45-27. We're rooting for a game 3 or game 4 for competitive sake. And it's looking like it's pretty doable here if 117 can continue that same energy. As a matter of fact, we're going to continue that same energy. We're going to go ahead and jump in with the side of the guys and gals over at 117 Not Found, see if they can match those comms for this AB hold.
Please.
Sí,
Por
está-
debajo, Sergito.
Uno cajas y blue van.
Muerto.
cajas y
Una
blue
ola,
van.
una ola. Media vida, tú. Buena,
Muerto.
hijo. Joder, qué agresivo, tú.
Buen muerto, otro más. Tractor.
Muerto en tanque.
Tractor, bueno. Limpiad B,
Barril,
chaval.
Joel, barril.
Barril 1 sí. ¿Cómo lo has visto?
Coño, tengo Volcar. Muerto.
Limpiad
por
B,
eso
chavales,
lo he
porfa.
Fuente.
Medio. Voy a meter a Nien top blue. El que está aquí, que se quite, por favor.
Hay uno en B, low, B.
Me he muerto. Uno más B.
Blue, brother. Top blue.
Limpiad B, chavales, por favor.
Cuidado. Uno blue ven.
Top blue media vida. ¿Muerto? Qué malo.
Buena.
Barril.
Garden.
Enemy contact.
Top blue 1.
Uno más queda.
Va por
Bottom
jump out. Están jump out.
Top
Bottom
blue.
Bottom muerto.
Vamos a todos.
Una bala.
Son dos. Vale, está buena.
Hay que limpiar, chavales.
Otro top market y ve a la izquierda, en el coche rojo de medio. Vamos a hacer.
¿Cómo que
Muerto.
sí?
Hemos una acción C, Joel, hemos una acción C.
Vienen barril.
Bloque uno.
Han gastado operadores. Nos quedamos con él.
Van para barril.
Broke up.
¿Está muerto? Voy a tomar C, me da igual.
Van barril, de hecho.
All right, they lose the B side of the map, but they are able to secure the C site now, getting split. A's looking to get cap, but I don't think there's enough time. Big advantage going into the second half for the side of 117 Not Found. And some solid comms go along with it. What I will say, both team wasted, well, not wasted, but used a lot of resources in that first half that they're not going to have available off the rip. Doesn't look like it affected Lucky. Half fill for the Sparrow for Jazz. Dark Wizard has his Annihilator. So I'm looking at FN420. They pretty much got the same mix-up. It looks like they won't have the TAC 5 available, but certainly have a little bit of operators to work with at their disposal here at the beginning of the second half.
Targets in sight.
Well, about a 35-point lead coming through for 117 Not Found, but again, they did have a 5-2 lead in the search and destroy and found some difficulty closing that one out. So hopefully they have a little bit more luck this time around. Slayer comes through and absolutely beams for 2, taking down Cosmos and Karma. We do have the CB in favor of 117 Not Found. That's got to be a comfortable position for them to be in. Karma is posted up with the Holger, keeping people off B as much as he possibly can. Does look like the AC temporarily coming through for the side of FN420, but immediately A gets retaken now. 2 bodies thrown onto the B flag. Slayer gonna take them down, and FN420 just cannot find the progress that they would like or need on this B flag to make the comeback happen. And we're not at triple cap territory, Verdict, but we are starting to inch closer and closer. And the big things is going to be time can always be a factor in a close domination game.
It is now the C cap going to be held there by Viri, who's got the Annihilator on point. Does miss one, finds the second, the third, looking for Cosmos, a slide peek. Absolutely crucial there. Now Dark Wizard has a lightning strike he's going to utilize. Looks like the push through the tractor side of the map is going to be halted. Lucky looking for those players, trying to evade. He's going to find 2 big kills, but not enough to get a B cap to come through. As a matter of fact, Veer has a little bit of control here on this dumpster right outside of Delhi. And the push towards this B site now going to be back in favor of the side of FN420, but I don't know for how much longer. Oh my god, FN420 coming through with a lot of energy now. Is C and B still going to be in their favor? They got a lot of pressure there on the spawn site, not allowing anything here for 117 Not Found in the latter half of this domination.
Well, only 27 points separating these two teams right now. The B finally going over to FN420 does give them an opportunity to start making the comeback happen, but looking at only 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, they cannot afford to lose this B whatsoever, not even for a couple seconds. So we'll have to see if they can continue to lock this down. They should have just enough time to take a lead before this game closes out, and could potentially end this on a 3-0 fashion. Obviously, it's not what we want to see, chat. It's not what you guys want to see. But ultimately, if they're the better team, then they're going to come through and be the better team.
You're absolutely right now. So we're going to go ahead and join in for a quick listen in for the side of FN420. Haven't done it yet in this domination. I think now is the time. Can they close it out in a 3-0 fashion, or are we going to see a game 4? We'll see how the comms sound as we join in for that quick listen in with your FN420.
They pushed with attack 5, it was pretty hard to kill him.
So needs his triple.
Mid. Oh my god, card. He's gonna
They're gonna camp on it. Top blue, dead. Let's go free.
Statue. He's gonna
Go
come
free.
there.
One blue. He's going top blue.
Got you dead.
Sad.
Can someone go top market?
No,
Go top market Slayer.
I'm on A, but there's 2 holding A.
I'm not there.
Yeah, they're holding it. I got purifier.
Nice idea.
No,
Yeah,
Annie behind me, Annie on A.
They're holding A.
Uh, one broken. Fucking camping pussies, bro.
Well, here we are, 2-0 lead now in favor of FN420 with this domination. It looks like 117 not found might be looking at a game 4. We thought they would be able to do it in the search and destroy. Well, guess what? They didn't. And here they are in domination making up for it. Now, they're still going to be down 2-1 in the series. Time is of the essence, and even with a triple cap, I do not believe that the side of FN420 can make a comeback day. As I was taking a look at it, the B cap is going to be certainly rejected. Jazz going to pile through with the Sparrow kills, picking up 3 in the feed, and that is it. FN420 weren't able to close out in a 3-game fashion. We've got a game 4 on our hands.
Thank goodness this one's not over in 3. Big shout out to 117 Not Found. Giving us some good games to watch. Obviously, they've all been pretty solid, from the hard point being close right into the search and destroy round 11. And then they're able to stick their foot down here in the domination and get the 35-point win, getting us that game 4, at least, potentially even still a game 5. So we will have to see. And verdict, I'd be praying for another search and destroy if it's going to be as good as the last one.
Oh, I 100% on board. I know I missed literally almost all of the good portions of that search for FN420.
You did too.
I know I saw an FN420 hard, but guess what, bro? The domination started strong, ended strong. 117 not found. They have found a game 1 win, and they are inching their way into a game 5 opportunity. But again, Ghost encouragement. What a bloody fight reminds me of. Thank you so much there, Ghost. I appreciate you for interrupting me right there. But right now we're looking at a solid one. It started with that hard point, bro. It was scrappy as hell. Game 2, as much as I missed, it was scrappy as hell. Game 3, it was pretty lopsided, and 117 not found looked damn solid on it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That was an incredible game between these two teams. 117 not found. Find a way to step up when they need it the most. Now, they've got to find a hard point, which did not go in their favor last time, but is definitely still possible. And as we look at the scoreboard, didn't see any 40 bombs this time around. In fact, top frag was Jazz coming through with the 33 and 21. You look up at the top, Karma may only be +4 at 27 and 23, but Homie came through with 9 captures, along with Lucky, who had 9, 23 and 21. And Dark Wizard, +9 with 26 on board. Cosmos, +3. Your whole team is positive. There's a lot of shared OBJ capture for the team, and that's just some good play here in domination.
Absolutely right now, as we're going to get geared up. Game 4, we didn't think we were going to have it. Guess what? We do. It is certainly going to be taking place here on a raid hardpoint. So, taking a look at the best 5, if we do see that game 5, if for the side of 117 not found, they're able to find one more, we've got a firing range search and destroy to determine who is going to be your Bronze Series matchup winner. And that is massive because not only do you get to place third, you beat your opponents, but you get a little bit of that prize pool that was coming along with that third place spot. So we're getting geared up for it. It does look like we're going to be swapping sides. And Dave, based on what we saw in game 1, the hardpoint started a little slow for FN420. Can they afford to start slow here in this raid hardpoint map?
Not really. We've seen more life out of 117 Not Found as the games continue to go on. Obviously, they weren't able to finish off that search and destroy, but they did have a good start there. Obviously, they came into the domination absolutely on fire, and, well, you can't afford to give anything up at this point if you are the side of FN420. If you drop this hard point, you go into a search and destroy where your opponents, realistically speaking, had you against the wall in that takeoff search. So it's not something I'd want to chance if I was FN420. I'd want to drive the stake in and nail it down right here on the raid and just close things out 3-1, secure yourself some of that prize pool, and start getting ready to gear up for next season. Of course, doing so by watching Trovo.live/verdict and seeing how the number 1 and number 2 teams are here ready to go.
Yeah, but we are going to get geared up for that game 4. That's promised. It's brought to you by 117 Not Found, winning that game 3 here. Is there opportunity to make that reverse sweep happen? Maybe even see us at game 5. If they can find us a game 4 win, certainly going to be difficult because FN420 brought their A game for both the first hardpoint and the search or destroy. The comeback game was strong. Now, can they close it out? That is what we're going to be looking at. Will it be a 3-1 or will it be a 2-2 going into a game 5? If I am 117 Not Found, that domination win would have single-handedly boosted my ego up, and my momentum would be rolling high. I would be begging for a game 5 here. Need to see it, as we didn't get to see a lot of action on Tuesday, solely based off a few teams, one of them being in the lobby, but we're over that. Here we are. It's there you go. Drink that root beer, homie. Oh, that's a Dr. Pepper,
Hey,
isn't it?
that's a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, a little bit of that DP action. Let's go, baby.
Yeah. Dr. Pepper, sponsor me. Let's go.
Let's go. Hashtag not a Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper ad. Just throwing it out there, chat. Unless Dr. Pepper, unless Dr. Pepper wants to come through, I'd be massively, obliged to receive something like that. But right now,
Yo, chat, go tweet Dr. Pepper. Get them to be the official sponsor of Mobile Mayhem.
I don't know how CDL would feel about that with Mountain Dew being their brand.
Oh, good point. Good point.
But at the same time, this isn't the CDL, but we are partnered with Activision.
True.
All right. All right. No, all jokes aside now, game 4 is where we're going to be heading to those beautiful hills of Los Angeles, California, Hollywood Hills. That's a beautiful mansion side of Raid. As soon as everyone gets readied up, there we are. Game 4. Raid hardpoint. This is the deciding factor. If we go to that game 5, it's all on you. 117 Not Found. It's a beautiful garage, man.
I'm still waiting on you to buy me a Lambo or a Ferrari, bud.
Man, I told you, moving into the house in Florida with me. I got you, homie.
For a Lambo and a Ferrari, I will absolutely go. Let's go.
If you go anything other than black on the Lambo, I'd be upset. Maybe green. I'd be okay with green, but certainly not yellow. I don't see yellow being an option for Lambos, in my opinion. But then again, here we are.
You want me to be honest, bro? We're in a position where we take any Lambo we can get, okay?
Fair enough.
That's the reality.
Beggars can't be choosers, but guess what? If we get Lambos, I'm not going to be begging, I promise you.
All right, that's what I like to hear. Well, Feints up top of Rings is going to take down Karma through the wall of Red Room, picking up that kill. And this is one of the few maps that does have a very holdable P1. You've got a lot of head glitch potential here at Rings. You've got some high ground. Obviously, laundry control is huge, not only for the P1, but also getting set up for the P2. And we do finally get a break coming through for the side of 117 Not Found. They're sitting down about 30 points right now. They're going to get some trickle time, and they are looking to anchor spawns for P2 as well. And this is what I was talking about. You can't really afford to be in this position for the side of FN420. Obviously, as we mentioned, sure, there's still that game 5 on the table if they lose, but I don't know if you want to go up against 117 not found in a search and destroy for all the marbles, you know what I mean?
Oh, definitely not, especially not with Lucky being gone, bro. Popped off, put up double digits in the takeoff. Well, guess what? Dude put double digits up in firing range earlier this week, too, and we all know too well when he's on, he can't be stopped. Right now, we're looking at a P2 transition, kitchen side looking hella scrappy. About 35 seconds left to work with. Break's not going to come through for FN420. Very looking to make his contest. Is going to be shut down. Lydia's going to be taken out, and this is where the side of FN420 need to start heading for the garage site, because one last push is all you'll need. If you don't get that garage site, it is definitely not going to be looking good for you now. As we see, about 15 seconds left. Looks like it's going to be given for free. Dark Wizard making that rotation over. Doesn't necessarily need to be pushing with that SKS. There's multiples in the area, but he'll take whatever he can get. Faint's going to be able to take advantage of the concussion hit, and that is going to be a solid start here now as we see the transition faring through. One player left to deal with Slayer, who's doing a little bit of demon work. He's going to be taken down, but the spawns, they're in favor of FN420. They bucked down for garage site, and this is where they need to make their comeback here if they want to see a 3-1 fashion. But FN420, they have been looking solid in this search, or this hard point. As a matter of fact, they get a break almost instantly.
Well, it's about a 20-point lead for the side of 117 not found, to realistically didn't have the best P1, but spent that time getting set up for kitchen. And you know, while they did have a good hold there, they are now suffering a little bit for a late rotation on over to the garage. Dark Wizard somehow able to survive to find that kill on the Feints to put 2 in the feed. Now you can see Feints balance and Lydia starting to roll on through on their own. The contest is coming through. Down to about a 10-point lead for the side of 117 not found. And obviously next, we're getting ready to head over to that basketball court, something that's a little bit more exposed, a little bit easier to break. Maybe you have some operators or some score streaks that are able to help lock things down over there. And you can hear the Pred missile come in from Jazz. Doesn't pick up any kills, but certainly going to give the team at least a little bit of information based on it highlighting the enemy targets. So definitely a decent position to be in, but got to see more out of 117 not found. They can't afford to lose here. This is everything for them right now.
It is everything, and right now they've got everything invested on this P4 site. Courtyard has been, or courtside has been, a very lucrative area for them so far. P4 rotations, they extend their lead to 40+. Break looking inevitable, though. Can the side of FN420 get the contest? They can. Lydia's going to come through. Some big kills come through for Jazz and Lucky. Lucky going to be able to find 1, 2. Karma finds 2. Karma finds 3. And now the perimeter control on point. The Tech 5 is going to come out. Slayer right here inside the kitchen looking for the spicy retake. Is going to be able to find the kill, but nobody there from FN420 to get on the point and contest. And this is getting out of hand here for FN420. But we've seen how they handle adversity. We've seen them come back in a 5-2 search and destroy. Well, we didn't see it, but we heard it. And we saw how well they handled the adversity of being down in the Hardpoint Summit. Now, we're going to see how those comms sound, as right now they have the advantage for this P5 rotation. We're going to join in for a quick listen in with FN420.
The I spawn kitchen.
Zig.
Almost actually.
Got some mid steps.
Clueless guy.
I'm letting Zig.
The streets, I'm printing. I'm close to the streets. Two Zig there. Oh, one more Zig. Watch my police.
Pillars, 1 pillars, SKs. On the head.
Kitchen pushing out.
Zig there.
Zig dead.
Mid's dead, I think.
Play next now. One already next. Two already next, guys.
One's pool stairs.
Two already next.
He's in red. Zig pushing red.
I can lightning. Play next.
Yeah, I'm gonna push CT if you stay.
No, lightning, no. Push next.
He's head glitching.
Yeah.
Push next. Leave that hill, come on. Go. Let's do that. Come on, go.
Trophies, nice video.
I got hill, come on.
One mid steps,
I'm
man.
coming in weak.
He's in tree.
Only dead. All dead. Oh my god.
Nice tricks, guys.
Yeah,
They're all
click.
dead. City dark, one shot.
I got concussed inside. 10 round. Get round. Left side.
One top 1G. Blue van, top 1G.
Top laundry,
Yeah,
yeah.
this one, Jeremy.
Top one
Switching to
dead.
Hawker.
Only one guy side.
I spawned CT.
There's one in pool.
One in here, one in here.
Pillars dead.
I'm setting up for next.
A lot of resources if that's known as P1 site. It is paying off. The advantage now back in favor of FN420. Can they continue on in this raid? Hardpoint with the lead. Right now, they're looking at a 20-plus point advantage. There's not enough to be comfortable. The break comes through. Only trickle time going to be up for grabs now, and it's going to be denied. Tac 5 comes through. P2 reset along with it as we see Kitchen site going to be occupied now by FN420. They opt for early rotating day. Those lightning strikes, just absolutely on point coming into that P1 reset. Without them, they would not have gotten that break.
Very likely not, and now we're in a position where this game has been back and forth once again. During the last hard point, we obviously saw FN420 come through with the win, but 117 not found. Obviously not giving up. They're giving it their all, getting ready for next. Feints probably just got gifted one by Lucky, but sometimes that's just the way it happens now. The Vortex gun out. Feints. What the actual... please tell me you got that.
I did, bro. I caught it as soon as he pulled it out. You just get sucking right through the door frame. And you know what? We're talking about Karma coming back around. He got a free kill there. Well, guess what? He got a free kill on himself to go along with it. Karma and Dark Wizard are going to still maintain this P2 site. The retake back on point for them. They're going to be able to rack up some uncontested points now as... you can see the rotations over to the garage site. One player already there. Cosmos is going to find one. He's going to find two. And not only do they have the remainder of that trickle time, but they also have a little bit of an advantage with one player there. Two players now as I see it. Dark Wizard right here holding down the fort in. That is going to be balanced. Looking for the contest. Looking for that retake early on. The grab Vortex come through Cosmos. He's lucky enough to evade his on, but... right now, nobody really in a position to capitalize. It doesn't look like the side of 117 not found are going to have the initial hold, but multiple players running through that workout site. Definitely not the move. Lydia on the flank finds one, but Dark Wizard takes him out. This is it. This is the last hold here. Is 30 seconds. Is the biggest money hill on the map, and it is scrappy as hell, Dave.
You are absolutely right, Verdict, and once again, we have 117 not found bouncing back into the lead. Now, it's only by 13 points, and there is some trickle time left for the side of F4 grab. Can we... not to Feints. Does have lightning strike, and when they lock it down, they're sitting down behind right now again. It was a close game. It was definitely a close game during the first hard point, but it was a narrow win for FN420, and like I mentioned, you can't afford to lose here if you are the side of 117 not found. You can't give this up to your opponents. You don't have a lifeline, and you're gonna be out of the way for any of that prize pool.
Oh, you're absolutely right now as the cluster strike comes through. Massive one to hold off the push through the front side, and you can see the top side of the staircase, nobody really home. So big P4 hold here as 200-point thresh mark is right on board for the side of FN420. The Slayer Sparrow just absolutely on point, balanced and very able to pick up some kills at the feet. Now the break needs to come through. The last 15 seconds is not a make or break thing, but if you're allowing your opponent to get that much closer to a Game 4 victory, that might be it now. As we see it, the last 10 seconds up, finally the break comes through, but Karma, day late and a dollar short. P5 rotations need to be absolutely on point now as Cosmos finds one, and a lot of players there. The very precision or Predator missile going to come through and find one. Slayer going to come through and pick up the scrap, but he's going to get taken down. Now, the operator's absolutely crucial here. Big hold is needed here on this P5 site. We might see a P1 reset to come along with it.
Well, we might. Only 37 points to go for the side of FN420. About 45 to go if you're a 117 not found fan. They absolutely could make the comeback happen. There's plenty of time on the board for them to take the lead. They fall about 1 point short before Feints is able to pick up one. Feints maybe a little bit AFK there, but he is back, ready to go. Does have the grab Vortex. Hopefully he won't suck himself this time, but...
Hey-yo.
Hey-yo!
Hey-yo! Big ringside control here needs to come through for 117 not found. They not had very much success off the rip. Even on the backs of P1 the first time around, the second time around, you saw the lightning strikes come through, and the side of FN420, they have just been oh so dominant right now. I don't think they have any lightning streaks to work with, as I'm taking a look through the operators and everything and making sure to see if we have any score streaks to work with. Nothing on their hands this time around. Can they make it happen without it? As we see, Lucky has the operator in his hand. He's got the purifier rotations on point. Now P1, definitely a big dub here. We can see the closeout. Only 15 seconds needed. 10 only needed for the side of FN420. They're getting ready for their last push. Faints. Big Grav Vortex. It's going to find one, but it's not going to be enough. Jazz going to be able to take him down. The break comes through. Balance on point. Balance wins a massive gunfight. Tag 5 in hand for Lydia. Not going to be enough, though. Karma on the push. They are scrappy as hell. They are going to be taken down, though, and Karma, 40 on board, needs to find at least 41. Break in. 3 points needed. One person there to contest. Balance. The Purifier finds 1. 2. Not going to be enough, though. Game number 4. We're going to a game 5. 250 to 241. What a game 4 ending. Both hardpoints were dapper as hell. And Day, we are game 5 bound. I didn't think we were going to see 3 out of this series. And sure enough, even in a best of 5, when you have worries like that, and now we're on board for a game 5, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
Yeah, I mean, that was a fantastic game for the side of 117 Not Found. Very, very close down to the wire. Back and forth, through and through. They end up finding an edge. And like I said, if you're FN420 and you just lost this hard point by 9, that's kind of a rough spot to be in, because you're getting ready to go up against them in Search and Destroy, and they were up 5-2 in the last Search and Destroy. It was honestly quite a miracle that we had FN420 come back and win that search. So this has been an interesting one, to say the least.
It has. I'm taking a look at the OBJ time. These are OBJ, holds that, you never see. You never see 2 players 2 minutes plus like this, and literally Viri with a minute and 52 and an L. On the flip side of things, you've got 45 for Dark Wizard, and then on top you've got Jazz with 2 minutes and 1 second. You're talking about 3 players who also put up a minute 30 plus almost. Lucky minute 29. We'll just say it's a minute 30. This was about as good as it gets on a raid hardpoint. Solid
9-point game.
9-point game, bro. I mean, I don't do math very well, but we got 1 player negative, 2 players negative, 2 players negative for.
Go ahead.
No. I only see 2 players negative for FN420. I would imagine that they have the kill advantage. Is that wrong or right?
That should be right. I was just saying that might be one of the games that I go through. I'm going to be doing a kind of a VOD review or top 5 on my YouTube, and the end of that game specifically might be one of the ones that gets on the first episode of that, because realistically, I think there was only like the obviously the whole game mattered for us to get to the point that we were at a 250 to 241. The whole game mattered, right? But on that very last hill, there was, realistically speaking, 2 key gunfights that if they went the other way, this series is over. So we'll pop on through and watch the mini map on that one at some point, and that'll be a good game verdict. I'm hoping this Search and Destroy pans out to be another round 11 one like the first.
No, I'm absolutely on board with it. We've got a Search and Destroy firing range, and a 5-2 lead blown earlier in the search on takeoff from 117 Not Found, but a massive game 4 win where I just didn't think they were gonna have it in them. FN420 relied heavily on those streaks to get the first P1 break to come through on that reset. They didn't have anything to work with there, and you saw the outcome. Certainly a big ending for 117 Not Found. They are able to take us to a game 5. I am super, super hyped for this firing range Search and Destroy. I'm going to be looking at Lucky in particular, because bro popped off with 14 against the Illuminati. This is certainly not Illuminati in the lobby, but bro, if he has that same energy coming into this firing range search, this might be a lights out for FN420. We might see a reverse sweep reality. And that's just what it is. I don't know what FN420 has to do. I don't know if they're going to have anything to combat that sniper talent. Obviously, Takeoffs is a little bit of a different map. You would think snipers reign superior there, but that wasn't the case.
Has dropped the bomb. Bomb spotted.
You are right, and we're getting ready to jump on into our final map of this series. It's going to be a search and destroy on firing range. One of the maps that's been in the rotation for a long time here for COD Mobile, and these players should be realistically as trained up in practice as they could be. And it's one of those maps that we're really looking at the likes of the sniper talent, which is largely going to be Lucky up against... Ooh, Slayer's actually not sniping this time. He sniped in our last search and destroy and did pretty all right. He's got the R9 out, and it's going to be Feints sniping for the side of FN420. It is a 2-for-1 trade in round 1, going in favor of 117 not found.
It is indeed now the push towards this A long site. Still not 100% committed, though, as you can see the bomb carrier. Karma... Or not Karma, but Cosmos looking for the jungle side push as two more players, or one more player going to get dropped there as we got Balance and Lydia left for FN420. This should surely be a side push. As you can see it, Lydia doing everything she can to hold it off, but the push from the backside, Balance, as soon as Cosmos leaves the vicinity, might be able to find the advantage yet again back for FN420. Now Balance has one on board. He's got one up top. That's Karma. Shot's going to come through. Lydia's going to be half health. Karma going to be taken down. Free kill for Balance. Good call-outs. Now, the push towards this A site. The bomb is going to go along with it. And that is going to be 45 seconds. 2v2 retake now as I'm taking a look at Cosmos. I don't know who that was, but they were still stuck running. That's lucky. Nothing wrong with the spectator client.
Nothing wrong with Ricochet, bro. Too much. Too much. I felt like too much. Anyway, we do have a pretty solid comeback round for 117 not found. Again, they did take the lead early on in our last search and destroy and just couldn't quite close it out. This time around, we'll have to see if they can find that round 6 and come through with a reverse sweep over FN420.
It's very possible. Solid round for them. They find that last 2 kills. Balance and Lydia not able to clutch the 2v2. Here we are. 1-0 lead in their favor. This is not how the search and destroy started off last time around. I think the first round went in favor of FN420. And 117 not found were down, but found a way to put him in a position in 5-2. They choked that 5-2 lead, though. That's certainly something they are feeling right now. They brought that energy in Game 3 and Game 4. They biased that Game 5. They are not looking to repeat their same mistakes now. As you can see it, nobody really making any efforts to play aggressively here. And a lot of respect here. As we can see, a 2-1-2, kind of a 2-1-2. Basically, it's a 2-2-1, though. As you can see, mid-control for 2 players. That's Viri and Lydia. Looking for the push through either the front side of trailer or to the front side of wood now. As you can see, about 50 seconds left in the round. Tension is high, and Cosmos and team have to commit, and that commitment is going to be on the A long side. So here's the first push. Will it be rejected, or will they be successful?
Well, we'll have to see. Oh, Feints tries to cross mid. Dark Wizard gonna find a first blood. Lucky did get hit markered, but will survive for another fight. The bomb plant is coming through. You can see Balance is rotating over. And it is just FN420 falling left and right. Veer left alone in a 1v5. He had to find Jack, right? Picks up Jazz, but there's no way he clutches this. No shot, right?
I don't know. It's possible. But with the bomb down, only 28 seconds, he's got time to play against, too. So, one player in trailer, that's Cosmos, misses the first shot. Cosmos makes him pay, and that's going to be 2 rounds in a row. This one a little more convincing. Nonetheless, 2-0 lead for the side of 117 not found, as they have a lot of momentum coming off that hardpoint win, that domination win. They were on the brink of being 3-0'd, and guess what? They might be in the position to reverse sweep their opponents. FN420, this is at a mega low moment here. You gotta find a way to make this competitive because you've gotten rocked 2 rounds in a row. This 3rd round needs to be solid. You can see Cosmos looking for that jungle side push. Is going to be able to get up top. Nobody really home there as I'm looking at a Balance is the only player here. So The callouts might be for a B-side push if Cosmos gives the direction. Lucky, however, just absolutely owning this A-long site. You cannot afford to give this guy free kills. You push that A-long site, you got to be able to make sure you got cover. Well, Dave might have his mic muted. It might be the case.
Yeah, I'm against it again. I hate this thing. I love the headset, but the cord, you know what I mean? The cord is just no bueno. But yeah, Feints not having a great game with the sniper in hand right now. He's 0-3. It was a 1-for-1 trade to start things off, him for Jazz, but we were able to pick up a kill onto Lucky as well. And obviously, Lucky is one of those players we were mentioning on the side of 117 Not Found, can be an absolute threat even to the best of best teams. He's got 4 on board to lead the lobby right now, and we're just on our 3rd round.
Push going to come through. Cosmos looking for the A-side push. Got Fury to answer to. Hit marker is going to leave him weak. Dark Wizard looking for the refrag. He's going to get out. Man, Karma's going to be left in a 1v4. Does find one. Has found a little bit of peace here inside of the armory side of the map. And Slayer, or Fury rather, going to be caught out in the open. That's going to be 2 dropping now. It's 2 players left to deal with, but he's 1 shot. Recontest. Lydia there to make a pay. And a solid round. Back in favor of FN420. Able to close the gap a little bit, but we've seen how 117 Not Found play search and destroy. These guys are just absolutely dynamic. I think the common denominator there was, Day, you find Lucky, you might find yourself around.
Yeah, that's been a big factor through and through for this this team overall, not just for Lucky himself, but Dark Wizard has been one that has been struggling a bit in the past, and right now he's picking things up. Feints gonna find kill number 1 with the wallbang at B. It's gonna give him some information as well as a kill on the board. Balance takes down Lucky as well, and we were just talking about this. If you find Lucky, you're a little bit more likely to find the round. So, got hopes here for the side of FN420 to keep this one close. I don't care who wins or loses, but I just want to see a good game all the way through. I don't want to see like a 6-1 win for either of these teams.
Yeah, you and I both. As a matter of fact, I mean, I'm just thankful to be in a Game 5 scenario that we're actually getting the action that we deserve. And EU guys, we're not disappointing today. This is a solid one. Right now, we got the bomb planted. Balance going to be able to find one. The push towards his A site. Now they got 27 seconds left to work. Karma doing some just phenomenal demon work right here. Takes down 1. He's got 5 on board. 2 in this round alone. He's going to have to head for the hills, though. As you can see, the push towards his A site. 2 players there. They are waiting for him to push up. And just like that, of course, you're going to get that sit rep for the bomb. You got to peek it, right? There's no way you get diffused and you're not able to contest. Well, guess what? That's exactly what your opposition was waiting for you to do. Now, we've got a 2-2. Solid 2 rounds in a row for FN420. Started a bit shaky, but feet now starting to be a little more stable. And this is absolutely building up to be a very intense search and destroy now. 2 for 2 now. Who's going to have the advantages? We are last round for the attack for for 117 Not Found. Last defending round for FN420. We'll see who has the advantage now, as the B side was rejected last time around. Cosmos still messing with some hot waters. Karma is always in a very aggressive position, and I'm loving it.
Ooh. Rough rotation for Feints there. Going to get beamed by Karma. That's 1 to open things up for the side of 117 Not Found.
Enemy contact.
Can they find their 3rd round here? Lydia is able to come through with the refrag. You can now see Jazz is starting to push up for that angle, but not a whole lot going on. Slayer in a great position. Going to pick one onto Cosmos. Make it 2. Big round for Slayer now. He's got Lucky pushing him right now, and Lucky's going to find the Renetti 1 burst. He's left alone in a 1v3, and this is looking like FN420 could be getting ready to take the lead here.
Yeah, Balance on the flank. Catches Lucky on the transition. Only a few places he could have gone as he collected that bomb. He got the kill that, you know, didn't expect Slayer in that corner, and sure enough, he was able to find 2. Able to take down Slayer, and the rotation over the B side, guess what? Balance is there, homie. And now we're going to be flipping sides, 3-2 advantage. is in favor of FN420, and this search and destroy is building up more and more every round, though. Balance, looking for that A-long sight. He's got the bomb in hand. Nobody has been traded yet, but plethora of throwables coming through his way. Lucky doing what Lucky does, and that is just absolutely opening up the floodgates here. Finds one. Dark Wizard finds another. 2 kills off the bat for 117 not found, and nobody able to reciprocate for the side of FN420. Can they find equal justice? Dark Wizard does get naded, but guess what? He's not going to be seen. Karma's going to be smooth snake style. Finds one. Balance on the inevitable push. Going to find one, but he's going to find death himself, and that's going to leave Feints in a very, very undoable 1v4.
Sometimes that's just the case, and we're all tied up once again. 3-3 verdict. This is turning out to be such a phenomenal series. Starting to wonder after that, if 1-7 not found was able to mentally hang on, and you know, that was game 2. Here we are in game 5, and it's tied at the halfway point. So really developing to be such a great game. Lydia going to open up with one on to Karma. You can see Dark Wizard pushing on up to the barrel, maybe looking for a kill, but could be in a difficult spot if Slayer peeks him here. Now he's trading off with Cosmos, who has a little bit more of a versatile weapon, of course. We do have Jazz pushed on up into Wood. Might be looking to rotate up behind Veer here. That's going to be a free one for Jazz, but Veer takes down Cosmos before he dies.
Yeah, he does. Veer picked up a big kill there, and sure enough, Feints right around the corner to get the refrag. Had Lydia in a 1v1 scenario, but guess what? Feints was right there on the reposition. Is certainly a better round here for the side of FN420. They get the bomb plant down. Very aggressive plays coming through for them. Dark Wizard and Lucky, and now left on their own, make it just Lucky. Well, I say just Lucky, but we know how well he had hit. Is going to get numbered, though. Slayer going to get the credit for the kill. That is a phenomenal way to play your 2s here, FN420. You take the advantage back. Maybe a little bit of a back and forth of affair, but it's a toss-up right now, Day. I don't know who's going to come out on top. It's just a matter of time. We'll see. As we can see it now, the advantage in the time being is in favor of FN420, but we'll see how consistent they can remain.
Yeah, definitely a difficult position to be in, but something that is certainly doable. We do have 2 more rounds, possibly, for FN420 to close things out. It's not going to be easy, obviously, as 117 not found have been a great search and destroy team through and through, and continue to be such today. But whoever wins this one, guys, is going to determine our 3rd place winner, which gets some of that prize pool. As we mentioned, Slayer picking up a key kill before dying there. It's now a 3 versus 3. Lucky does take down Balance. Now Feints and Veer left alone. They do have an opportunity here, but it's not going to be an easy one. Feints picking up one here. Now on the flank, and a free kill onto Lucky.
Oh,
missing a Dark Wizard, but follows it up, and now we're match point.
Match point. FN420 not trying to choke that 2-0 lead here. They're not trying to be victims of the reverse sweep. In a solid round. I thought it was a great one for the side of 117 not found, but Veery on the flank was absolutely clutch. Feints started it off, got that first blood. That bomb planted, put the pressure on, and 117 not found. Need to find 3 rounds flawlessly to complete the dream. Feints finds first blood. That is not good. Slayer finds a second. 2 big kills to open the round off. Cosmos looking for the transition. Gonna find shots, but gonna find not a lot to hit. And we've got 2 players left to deal with. FN420. Oh my god, Lucky, what the hell was that? Dark Wizard finds one, and just when we could count them out, can't do it. Lucky and Dark Wizard. You're the only hope here, Dark Wizard. Oh my god. The mayhem, the chaos, the pandemonium, looking for another one. Balance. Oh, it's going to get found. And we've got a 2v5 that is a reality. Lydia looking for the shots. Lydia's going to round the corner. Lydia finds one. Lydia just needs to find Lucky. Doesn't happen. We're going to another round.
117 not found. Find a way to hold on. Lucky's controller did not die. And now we could potentially see, you know, I'm usually one of the people that's like, hey, if you found 3, you can find 3 more even in the face of adversity. They've got 4 on board, so you certainly can believe that they could put 2 up. The big thing to keep note of is we are on the defense right now for the side of 117 not found. And while their offense was still solid, they did lose out on that half in a 2-3 fashion to FN420. So if we make it to that round 11, they go back to offense. They were able to find 2. Surely they can find 1 more, but odds will be a little bit stacked against them.
Yeah, as well, man. That 2v5, Dark Wizard and Lucky, just the absolute 2 that you want to lie for that scenario, and it's paying off. Fury looking for the shots. The slide peek there from Dark Wizard. He's trying to, you know, bait him up, and sure enough, there's one in trailer. If you do push up, that's going to be Karma. We all know how lethal he can be in clutch situations. Well, guess what? This is a moment for him to shine. Dark Wizard going to reposition. He's going to get a little bit of trailer control with Karma, and one player down below. That's balance. He's looking to get safely secured to this A site. FN420, that was a round they had in their pocket, bro. I am still in shock. I don't know what happened there. Dark Wizard and Lucky happened. Dark Wizard this time around is going to be taken out, but Karma there to quickly get the trade. Big kill coming through for Karma. He's able to find that one, and sure enough, they still have a 4-3 man advantage. So great reposition from Dark Wizard. He ultimately drops, but sure enough, you got Karma still alive here. Only 3 players left to deal with. Can they make it happen? The bomb plant. Oh my god, feints through the window.
To the wall. So the sweat drips. Never mind.
Hey,
Never mind.
yo.
Well, Veer with the MW11 out is going to pick up 1, but you know, maybe if you had that type picked up, you're in a better position for your team. Lucky comes through with the body shots. We're all tied up again. Verdict heading to a round 11. Last time it was FN420 able to close things out, but maybe we can snag away a little bit of that momentum in 117 not found. I want to upset. The reverse sweep is that's a tough one to pull off, especially it being a reverse sweep that comes down to a round 11 search and destroy. Nerves have to be high for both of these teams.
Yep.
But will survive.
Veery with that top 10 control, and Lucky doing what he does best, and that's holding off this A long site and keeping this team of FN420 honest. Not going to be able to get anything through that site. We saw Slayer push up aggressively a few rounds in a row. He was able to find a lot on that rotation in, but this time around he's going to play it safe. Going to maintain the armory board, and balance is always going to be holding on the B side of the map. Is going to have a little bit of help here from Veery as he makes that rotation over, but still no commitment here from Cosmos or 117 not found. The bomb is in his hands now. And the fate of this 117 not found reverse sweep is also, so we'll see how it pans out now as a minute has gone by and not a single trade. You can literally cut the tension with a knife right now. We'll see how it pans out, though, as commitment has to come through, and it is all on this last push. Will you be successful? Will 117 not found complete the reverse sweep dream, or will it be a nightmare? And FN420 taking the dub. All we'll see as this round is about to come to a very, very fast crash. The A-long commit is going to come through. Cosmos pre-fire going to give away his location. Finds shots. Lucky going to be able to seal the deal there. Veery on the transition. Karma finds Lucky. Or Karma finds Veery. Lucky finds 1-2. Now it's 2 players left. Slayer and feints. Has FN420 sold the 2-0 lead?
Well, it is hard to say, but you gotta imagine the 1v5 not looking possible here. Feints, gonna drop. The reverse sweep does come through for 117 not found, who are gonna take 3rd place in this winter 2022 Mobile Mayhem season.
Gave them a lot of grief on Tuesday. I didn't say it out loud, but everyone knew I was thinking it. Very unfortunate situation where they had a player dip out of the lobby early and they forfeited the quarterfinal or the semifinals matchup. It ultimately ended in a bronze series matchup today. Well, guess what? They came through and they delivered on the reverse sweep. Round 11 at the best timing for them is that A-side push came through at the right moment. They find the right frags to come through, and a 6-5 win, a 3-2 win in their favor. They're going to be the 3rd place winners. They're going to be a massive reverse sweep champions there as the bronze series matchup is done. And bro, we're just getting started. We still got one more series where it's a best of 7 where anything is liable to happen, Day.
I mean, you're absolutely right. This could be absolutely still a great day. I mean, we got a best 7 ahead of us. We're almost 2 hours in already.
Yeah.
And we only had our third place matchup. If we had a best of 7 go all the way to game 7, I mean, we could be looking at running right up to Mobile Mayhem NA, which would be just a phenomenal day for EU. Obviously, we've got 2 really incredible teams in that grand finals match as well. And I'm hoping for just some really great action.
No, you're absolutely right. I was hoping for that action too, but I was expecting the absolute worst to come through. Well, guess what? They delivered, and I appreciate it, guys. This is nothing in comparison to what we got on board for our next series, though. I gotta say, that best of 5 was solid, but we've got a best of solid against 2 of the best teams, hands down, in EU. It's about to be a smackdown day. And guess what? We're going to be right behind the scenes. We're going to be right there casting it. We're going to be Maven and Merc this time around. I get to be Maven. You get to be Merc. Okay, I'll be Merc. You can be Maven. But it's only because you got a bald head. But you need to be a little bit more quirky.
I'm not even bald anymore.
Damn, dude, your hair grows fast as hell, bro.
I know, right?
You look like 8 Mile Eminem.
8 Mile Eminem.
Yeah, there we go. Hey. All right, guys, we're going to take a short intermission. I need some agua. I need some deodorant. We're sweaty in here, bro. That was intense as hell. We're not going to take too long because we want to get this series underway. We also got to deliver the results from the MVP, Sniper of the Split, and Rookie of the Split results. So don't go anywhere. We're going to hear a short word from COD Mobile, followed by a short intermission, and then we're going to be right back on pace to complete our grand finals.
Carnage and chaos. Reminds me of home. I love the smell of blood and guts in the morning. It's time for you to experience true fear.
And here we are, everyone. Animus versus Nova Esports. And guys, it took a little bit to get back in the swing of things, but guess what? It wouldn't be an EU broadcast unless Day had his pants off. So we had to make sure his pants were completely off, because guess what? If this series doesn't knock your socks off and your pants, homie, I don't know what we've got. You know, this is Animus, this is Nova Esports. When you're talking about the two best teams in EU, the teams that come to mind are both of these squads. The players that come to mind are on both of these squads. And of course, here we are. The tables have been set. We're at a grand final series. And Day, I don't think I could think of anybody better. Maybe Maven and Merc to do it, but
God
you and I.
dang!
All right. So
Why would you do that to me?
Well, I mean, I did it to us, but here we are.
Yeah, true, true. I guess at least you threw yourself under the bus with me.
Yeah, there we go. You know what? Usually I'm just used to throwing you under the bus. This time around, I'm throwing us both under the bus, because guess what? We're not worthy. But here we are. Best of 7. Looking mighty damn very close to everything we've seen already today. But guess what? It's still going to come through, and it's going to be solid as hell. As I'm taking a look at it now, we're going to start things up with a raid hardpoint. Certainly a solid endeavor indeed, as we don't have music on the scene. I completely forgot to add it. But nonetheless, solid start. Raid hardpoint, firing range, search and destroy. Game 3 is promised. It's firing range domination. Game 4, that is also promised. Why? Because we're in a best 7. That's going to be hacking yard, search, destroy. The rest is certainly upon these players. And I've seen the votes. I think I put a Twitter feed out. Is it going to be Nova taking the championship this season yet again? Or are we going to see Animus rise up and take him down? What's the case?
I don't know. I was shaking my head there for the memes, but this one I could honestly see going either way. I would overall say that Nova have been more consistent this season, so they definitely have a bit of an edge in that department. But we've definitely seen how strong Animus can be, especially as the season went on. I think for one, can say that we saw them get a little bit tighter in their rotations. I think their comms substantially stepped up over the course of the season as well, and they could really have a big chance to come through with the win here.
I think you're absolutely right now as we're going to get geared up for that game number 1. It's right around the corner. That is that raid hardpoint. Games 5, 6, and 7. Standoff hardpoint. Takeoff domination for game 6. And if we do make it to a game 7, which I pray to God we do, it's going to be a raid, search, and destroy. R9, as I would have absolutely expected. You got to take that shotgun out of Brizz's hands. Certainly be a factor. It's going to be banned from Nova. Hardpoint, takeoff, as well as search and destroy. Crossfire off the tables. Animus, they've opted to ban the Kilo, Hardpoint Summit, as well as Hackney Yard Hardpoint now. Day, we've set the tables. You know, the plates have been served. I'm ready to feast on this best of 7, and you know what, bro? You might be the 8-mile Eminem of this series, but we've got some pretty spicy awards to give away. We're not going to do it just yet. We're going to wait for Game 3 because it's guaranteed. So I thought it was going to be in the best interest of everyone to hold off on that. And I'm going to stick to
Probably
it. So,
give the players a break after so many games,
if you're
too.
in the best of 7, bro, you need to catch your breath, right?
Yeah. For sure, we're getting ready to get into the action, guys and girls, and hopefully it'll be a fantastic one here today. I've got high hopes. I've got high hopes for it.
Well, you know what? As I've always mentioned, we're in EU. Hope doesn't exist here. It's only pain and misery. Who is going to get their
yeah?
Who is going to get their fair share of pain, and who is going to get their fair share of misery? I'm sure if you're getting pain, you're getting misery too. But definitely no hope here, bro. This is it. Botch need already coming through for Nova. It does look like it is going to be them first on the objective, but it's going to be swiftly retaken. No, Shark comes through. Big kills coming through for Nova. They're going to be able to hold off this P1 ringside. They have complete control of it as the split spawns. Going to have 3 players coming through mid for the side of Animus.
Well, definitely a interesting match so far, to say the least. Nova were able to find themselves on P1 first, and you can see they're going ahead and coming through with a solid lockdown. Again, this is one of the most difficult, if not the most difficult, P1 to break in our entire map pool. So definitely a great start for Nova. We do have a bit of a break for Narcs as he pushes on through to rings, but you can see Nova, they've got their spawns ready to get set for P2, and they're going to look to take their lead there.
Yep, that is where we see the rotations over that P2 side for Nova. They're going to have the advantage off the rip, but will it be a break coming back through in favor? As one player still left on the backside of Ring, that's Inferno. He's going to be trying to pick up the slack on the backside. Finds shots on one, gets one. Marvel's super weak, going to contest through. He's going to be able to stay alive, and what we thought was looking solid for Nova is looking like a massive hold here off the rip for the side of Animus. So they get their fair share of that little bit of P1 ending. Not going to have the lead as of yet, but the P1 to P2 rotation is going to come through in their favor. They're going to have a short-lived lead now as Narc's going to be spawning out, but one player left to deal with. That Spy. He's going to be taken through, and that is going to be an Animus retake after a initial hold in their favor. Can they continue on with the pressure, though, as Saturn's looking for some action through mid, is going to find the shots through, but is going to be taken down. Now Nova, it's a back-and-forth affair. 10-point advantage in favor of Animus. P3 rotations are going to come through early for Nova, and they're going to give that scrap time for free. That's going to be Marvel picking up all of that by himself.
Well, Marvel, definitely a fantastic player. We're definitely going to be looking out for his talents in the search and destroy, but Shark going to go ahead and pop that TAC 5 for the team. Helps him get the kill onto Yaya there. It's a bit of a lead for Animus. They did get a early and really solid break on that P2. They obviously found a second half break in that P1 as well, but Shark finds 3 before getting taken down by Saturns. And now Nova, they get the break. They get themselves the spawns. Can they get a full hold here?
Yeah, they need a break now. As you can see, the lead drastically in favor. Well, not drastically, but 20-plus point now is coming to a slow dwindle. The push through the workout room, gym site, not safe. Marvel comes through. He's got his Annihilator. He's found one. Looking for the second, but the concussion's just all too powerful here See the nades coming through as well. Man, just a plethora of everything they've got at their disposal. The push comes through. Saturn's going to be able to find some shots, but Creed's going to get credit. And the last little bit of 20 seconds is going to go in favor of Nova now. As we can see, the lead, 15 seconds plus, should shift back over in favor of Nova after this last little bit of trickle time hold. Now as P4 head for the Hollywood Hills of California on that rotation to P4. The court side is where we can see Narcs already owning the objective, but two players in bar side looking to be, you know, some pests of their own to get taken out. Marvel, he is marvelous on this rotation. 13-8 off the rip, and only one player positive for the side. Make that two players positive, as I see Creed 9-8. 15-8 for Saturns, man. He has been the player with a plan, but guess what? Marvel always has a response, bro. Is putting up the big numbers here on this P4 rotation. He's got some assists to come along with it, and this is a massive P4 start for the side of Animus.
Yeah, it definitely has been. 14-point lead for the side of Animus. They've got a lot to contend with here. Does come through with a quad. Finds double of his own. A big P4 comes by. Almost gets taken down by Shark there. Ends up peeking the corner. Marvel with a 4-piece of his own coming through with the SKS.
Marvel just absolutely being a demon, and that's going to take us to our first listen in. We're going to go ahead and join in. As P4's coming down towards one, we're going to join in with the side of Animus to a quick listen in to see how the comms sound for this P5 takeover.
One more side, one more side.
One HP mid-stairs, one HP mid-stairs.
Stand on ring, stand on ring. One dead, one more double stairs.
Push it,
Let's all go together. Wait.
Listen, use the concussion, go together.
Go outside.
Zig bed. Watch out double stairs,
Mid-stairs, go help him, go.
Red.
Outside.
One on you already.
Start to go near.
Two red. One caucus side, one red.
One pillar.
One ring, kill him.
Let's stairs, one more on ring. Red side.
Wait. One dead on ring, one more. Dead.
Watch out,
Pushing.
CT.
I watch kitchen.
Okay.
One kitchen. Yeah. Get laundry, get
I'm watching red.
Yeah, 1 HP.
Watch laundry.
One red dead.
Watch on red.
Two pillars.
One more red. Red pushing driveway, I think, maybe. I'm watching your driveway.
Nothing driveway.
Double stairs.
Watch CT.
Red one shot. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm not picking.
I'm low.
Watch out,
Top red. They're pushing side, 3 on side, two more.
Wait, try to play your life.
We
I'm
spawn
stunning.
pool, we spawn pool, we spawn pool.
Double stun.
Laser step on side. Nice, good shit.
Let's go.
They spawn pool, I think.
Wait, dead.
Start to go new,
Let's
guys.
right side.
Watch laundry,
I'm
one
top
driveway.
laundry.
Done.
One mid-stairs.
Two top laundry, guys. Two top laundry.
Mid-stairs, sharp.
Go upside. Still
Stairs.
I'm full cocus, guys. I need help.
One
Stairs.
Okay, let's go new.
Go new. Yalla, guys, yalla.
We're doing good. We're doing super good right now.
Watch free.
There we go. P5 to P1. Everything is looking solid. Animus have a 30-point advantage. It's going to slowly dwindle now as last 15 seconds are going to go in favor of Nova. They get the break, and you heard the comms. They want to rotate new. Well, guess what? Right now, they're only one player new, and that is Grizz. He's going to get taken down, and a massive P2 hole could come through for Nova, but it's only on the backs of this rotation. It's got to be solid now. Is it going to be open up from one to the next second? The advantage is going to be in their favor. No, that's going to be Animus just continuing to steamroll right here. The Grizz or the Narcs Grav Vortex absolutely on point. Day, you're still muted, homie.
I'm in the OBS ninja.
Oh, you are? Okay, let me see. I've got your audio.
Where? What do I gotta do? Tell me what you need from me, Berg.
There we go. I got it.
All right, so you can hear me now.
Perfectly, sir.
Oh, okay, look, there we go. Okay, so we do have a 20-point lead still for the side of Animus, but it has been anything but convincing as Nova continue to get this trickle time on P2. They're pretty much going to be able to tie the game up off of this, but obviously Animus, they're here, getting ready, getting set up for P3. that garage, that money hill for this raid map, and Grizz is able to come through, finds 2. Saturn's gonna come through, taking down Marvel. Inferno at the SKS mid, guns down Shark. Animus still have control of the point, they have control of the lead, but not by much. And now Inferno peeking the door here. Shark walks right into the SKS. Inferno gonna find 2, and the break might be coming for Nova right now.
It is, but guess what? Marvel's still rocking the SKS himself, finds Saturn's. Might be able to get another shot there. Saturn's going to be able to, I don't know why or how he spawned right there, but sure enough, definitely did. Now the hold is still in favor of the side of Animus. They're going to be able to rock and roll here. P3 has been anything but a money hill here. It's all about who can get in and contest for the longest and who can, you know, stay alive longest for that last 20 seconds, because I think that's the most money you'll get out of this hill. Now, you can see the rotations coming through. Does look like Animus is going to be able to rotate through, and I think I might be hearing your audio too. Can you hear me still? Nope, I can't hear him. I've got him muted.
We tied for the lead.
Maybe I need to turn my audio off on OBS Ninja. Say something for me.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
All right, go ahead.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
There we go. We're good.
All right. Took a second, guys. We do apologize, but we are definitely in just an absolute banger here, Verdict. I gotta say, I'm pleasantly happy with how close the grand finals is. We're in map 1, but I mean, dude, this is extraordinary between these 2 teams. I mean, this is the grand finals action that you want to see, and if we're gonna be honest, this is not the action that we got last season.
No, this is not. As a matter of fact, this is the action that we have been desperately craving here in EU, and we know how well this talent is and how stacked this competition is, but it just hasn't seen the light of day that we needed. Right now, Animus forming right after Roster Mania, right after Stage 5, and here we are. I can still hear echo in the background. That's very unfortunate. I don't know how to... Maybe I need to mute myself. Can you hear me? Can I hear? Yeah, I can still hear myself. I don't know what to say, bro.
I couldn't tell you. My headset's definitely not loud enough. I have you turned all the way down to maybe combat the echo, but if you're still getting it, then it's definitely got to be something either on your end or just in the OBS Ninja room. I'm not entirely sure. Yep. Well, no, I'm not.
You know what? I'm server deafened too on Discord. So
anyway, we'll figure it out after this game.
Yeah.
We have a 14th side of Nova. It's not necessarily the first time they've found themselves in the lead, but you know, coming through towards the end of the game, having the lead with only 10 points to go is a great position to be in. You can see Shark making his way in, but couldn't quite get on the hill. Fortunately for him, Jirari and Narcs are here. There's 10 seconds of trickle left. They're in a dangerous position because they can't afford to give up realistically anything to the side of Nova. But Shark finds 2, almost able to find 3, but he finds 2 of his own, and now 5 seconds away from the next hardpoint hill opening. Nova are here, ready to go. Shark can't find the kill with the CBR there. The hill is contested, but Nova get the kills they need, and Nova are going to win game 1 of the grand finals.
Massive kills coming through at the end. The cluster strike absolutely rating superior. A 250 to 230 win. Just a solid game. And we apologize. I tried to get the audio issues fixed while we were on break, but I just didn't have enough time to make something work. But nonetheless, here we are. Action is super high. Very intense game. Nova down and not out of it. You just saw the comeback was real. The P5 rotations fared their way. They get the P1 reset 3rd time around. And a solid game 1 for both teams. As you can see it on the flip side. 36-29 for Saturn's. This man's top fragged all season long, bro. He has brought his A game to the table. And Marvel, even with that SKS in hand, dropping 42, not enough to get the game 1 win.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a solid game. Again, this is the action that I've been hoping to see out of Europe for quite some time now. We haven't got it, but, you know, they're showing up here today. A 20-point, you know, not only is this game great, but our 3rd place matchup was absolutely phenomenal as well. So definitely got to give credit to all the teams that have showed up today, especially since, you know, originally we thought we were going to have 2 4v5s. So this is absolutely great. We do have Saturns with 122 on the hill, Creed with 120, 52 for Yaya, Spy, and Inferno, however, coming through with 142 and 139 respectively. You look over the opposition, and we don't have as much even distribution. We have Marvel coming through with 58, Narcs with a whopping 233 on the board, 145 for Shark, 127 for Durari, and then Grizz did come through with 45 of his own. So really well executed for both these teams, actually, but obviously it was Nova who, I hate to say it again, this kind of to me boils down to a little bit more of that consistency issue. And, you know, if we look at the kills on the board, Spy's the only one negative. He did go negative 10, but I mean, the rest of the team was absolutely slaying out.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, the kills came through and massive score streaks coming through. Not as much of an impact as we saw in our first series, where P1 was heavily dominated due to lightning strikes coming through on that first P1 reset. This time around, the cluster strike comes through, and I think I only saw a few streaks coming in the entirety of that game. And, you know, a big one coming through to seal the deal there on that P1 reset. So, game one in the bag, 250 to 230 win for the side of Nova. They have a 1-0 lead in the series. Right now, they are looking solid, as they have looked all season long. And this is where things need to turn around. If you're looking for a W, if you're Animus, you need to find it here in a Search or Destroy, and none other than a firing range map that is going to dictate if Nova continue on with their dominance, or will Animus find a game of their own. Now, I made my predictions. Obviously, we're in a best 7. I felt very strongly about this Nova team, and guess what? They are solidly putting up big time results here in this in this first game. And you know, they were down by about 50 points at some point in that hard point, but this team never gives up. All right, so credit where credit is due, and credit is absolutely on their side, as they have a 1-0 lead. Now, can they make it a 2-0? I don't know. This is a Search or Destroy map that I've seen Animus play very well on. I just don't know which Animus is going to show up to the table after a big upset coming through on that first game.
Well, we'll see as we're getting ready to hop into game 2, our Search and Destroy on firing range. Man, Vert, it feels like we were just here a minute ago.
Yeah.
And oh, the echo is so horrible.
I'm
fix it.
muted. There we go. Here we are.
Oh my God, thank you.
Yeah. I muted you in Discord. Probably mute me so that robot and Ghoul can hear us.
All right, I can deafen in Discord.
I know. I'm trying. There we go. All right, here we are. Game 2, certainly not started just yet. It's right here as I have it on our screen. Finally swapped over. Trying to get that third-person perspective. Who's going to get the perspective of this second game win, though? A big push towards this B side, looks like. Nope, a little bit of a conservative. Nothing conservative about Creed's spot, as he's looking for some tower play. Does find Durari, and is going to be able to get up there for free. Grizz going to drop as Yaya has his back, and this B-side push is going to come through. 3 players left to deal with. This is looking like Nova might be setting up for a solid Search and Destroy game.
Enemy down.
Well, we're going to see as things continue here. I obviously am cheering for action here. This is another one that we don't want to see over for this series. It would be 4 if we had a clean sweep. But Nova, they come through with the close win in the hard point, and they start off with a convincing round in the Search and Destroy. It's now Narcs left alone in a 1v4. Misses a key shot against Yaya, who takes him down. And the 5-for-1 first round in favor of Nova.
Here we are. Here we have it, a 1-0 lead now. The attack side looking solid. We saw the aggressive plays from Creed. Yaya able to find the shots to get the second kill, and he gets tower control. That B-side push was just absolutely crucial for them. They start off with a little creativity. Now can they follow it up? As we see, we got a split all the way across the board for Animus. They are looking to hold multiple angles, not trying to invest in one or the other. Giving a little bit of a 2-1-2 split now, as we see the B-side push. Fared last round. This time around, they're looking maybe for an A-side push, and that is a 100% big read coming through for Nova. So Marvel's going to be holding down the fort in the backside of the map, looking for some shots through A-long. The wallbang's not going to hit. And sure enough, the A-side push is going to come through, and not a single player there to defend.
Yeah, again, as I mentioned earlier, Nova have been a little bit more consistent of a team than Animus through this season. That's not to say Animus can't win this, but it's going to be their toughest matchup to date. I actually wanted to look back through our archives and double check and see who won this matchup in the open season. Let's see.
Definitely
here.
Nova 2-0.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Nova, and I'm pretty sure it was 2-0, but I just wanted to double check. Why can't I find it? Why is it not on here?
It was the
Ronan?
last day of the regular season.
Oh, was it that recently?
Yeah, it was. It was Thursday of last week.
It sure was, wasn't it? Yep, 2-0. Interesting. So really, really recently, Nova was able to 2-0 Animus, but this is a much longer series, so.
Yep, 2-0's not going to get you the dub here. It's got to be 4. Which, I mean, I'm a firm believer if you can find 2, you can find 2 more, right? I'm obviously capping. Here we are. 1 for 1 now as the defense faring a little strongly. Much needed round there for Animus. Grizz able to find first blood, doing a great deal of work here. 4 kills on board. Inferno down and not able to get traded there as Creed peeks the angles. A-side push comes through. Nobody there. But the retake last round was absolutely solid. So I think this Animus squad has a great bit of deal of being able to handle that A-side push and retake. Now the push is going to come through. Marvel through the trailer site. Just an absolute OP position. Yaya's going to get the trade. Yaya's going to drop. Now we've got a 4v2 Creed doing Creed things. He's not going to be able to do Creed things for much longer, though. Saturn's going to be taken out as well. Saturn sitting on a goose egg. Certainly not the best case for Nova, but Animus, they don't care. They want the dub. 2-1 lead now as they have found solitude here on this A retake, and it is looking solid. Maybe trying to force that hand to B. They got an answer for that, too, it looks like.
Yeah, they very well might. Did have 2 rounds go in favor of Animus. They've now got themselves the lead. Bunch of utility tossed early for both these teams, and Yaya taking some shots here. Inferno, however, gonna find Jirari and Grizz rocking that SKS. Spy gonna take down Narcs. It does leave Marvel and Shark left alone defend against a 2 versus 5. That bomb is getting pushed up. A great play coming out of Nova. Can't listen into their comms for search and destroy, but you know, they got those picks. They pushed right up to get the bomb into position. And this, from here on out, is just a free round for Nova, right?
It looks like it is. We can see it now. 2 players left to work with. Yaya says, hold my cup. Verdict, we've got only 1. Marvel able to get the refrag there, but still got to find 4 more, and this is not looking good. Creed going around the corner is going to be able to get the shots to land right through the staircase, and that's going to be a 2 for 2 now, as this is about as intense of a search and destroy as I wanted to see. It's all tied up, and now this is going to be the side factor who has the advantage before we go into that side flip. Right now, I'm looking at Nova being able to handle a little bit of adversity, as that first round was very convincing. The next 2 were pretty much flops. Now we're going to see a B-side aggressive push, and I don't think the side of Animus anticipated it because they don't have anybody there. Push comes through. Narc's going to get some shots on 1, but there are 4 more to reciprocate, and that's going to be Creed finding the first blood. Jirari going to be caught out in the open. Saturn's still sitting on a donut, but so is Jirari, as he is traded and no one there to get his refrag now, as we got a 4v5 retake. 1 player in the back is going to be huge, and that's Yaya. He's already found 1. There's only 2 left to deal with now, and that is going to be Narcs and Shark. Shark finds 1. Trades coming through. 2 for 3. Spy able to find 1, and now it's just up to Narcs. He's going to lose a 1v1, and that is tough. 3-2 lead now as we're flipping sides. Advantage in favor of Nova, and they... A back and forth affair. This is like Jedi mind tricks for these teams. These guys playing with that same kind of energy from the hard point.
Destroy the objective.
Yeah, you are absolutely right, Verg. This has been just an intense battle back and forth between these 2 teams. Again, this is what the hell is not Yaya doing? Anyway, this has been a, you know, finals matchup that we've been waiting to see the last couple seasons. It's largely been one-sided. I mean, we have not seen a finals this close yet in the EU, in my opinion. So 2 open up as Marvel finds them 3, in fact, on the board. And now with bomb plant coming through, it's Creed and Spy left alone in the 2v5. Creed is going to take 1 down, finding Jirari. but they are just not in a position to be able to retake this. Mid is covered by the side of Nova. We've got, obviously, Marvel chilling on this head glitch. Should have a pretty massive advantage. The slide comes through. Spy finds one before getting taken down. It's now Creed left alone. It's just not time for him to find three, especially getting pushed all at once. Grizz with the Fennec comes through with the kill. All tied up once again.
Yep. Massive round needed there for Animus. They are down 1-0 in the series. Obviously, we're in the best 7, so first 2 games, they're going to be massive, but not as huge as the next few. So need to find a way to put a check on the mark for them, or on the board for them, and certainly putting some aggressive rounds here as the A-side push fared well. They're going to play, oh my god, Nova are madmen rushing through mid. 2 for 2 trades, make it 2 for 3. Narc's able to find Creed there. I did not anticipate that, and I don't think the side of Animus did either. Now it's going to leave Narcs at a 1v3. Nade's coming through, not going to get any information, though. Narcs with an M13 in his hand. I don't know if he's got the ability to clutch this. As you can see, he's got to spread thin here. Bomb is down, and it's going to be covered up by one. Spy's going to find him around in the corner, and that's going to be a big round for Nova as the aggression completely met with a lot of trades coming through off the rip. They're able to take that round, and again, anything goes here in this search and destroy. I just did not see that happen.
As you mentioned, the aggression coming through big, and oh no, disaster strikes the side of Animus. 2 players get flashed mid. It's a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Nova. Bomb is still in the hands of Shark, so this is doable. We didn't have anybody die mid with the bomb, but a big rotation from Inferno from behind is going to find one. It's going to leave Narcs getting pinched. He is able to take down Spy, but the refrag immediately coming back through for Saturns. Now Shark, a multiple repeat MVP for Mobile Mayhem EU, is left alone in a 1v3. He's able to find one on Inferno. That leaves Yaya and Saturns left alive. Can he clutch this one up for the team, or is this going to be Nova on match point?
Well, it's possibly going to be Nova on match point. You can see they're reading the play. Shark is repositioning the B side. There's only one place he could have gone. Free kill for Saturns. They're going to get the bomb defused as well with plenty of time left. The body shots are going to come along with it. And massive round there for Nova. They are just absolutely owning this Animus squad, and you can see the body shots that come along with it. Just a very unfortunate case in timing for Shark, but when you've got a minute left on the clock, there's only one play that you could have made. They read it like a book. Nova on match point here in this search and destroy. They are looking solid as hell, and if there was a question about the search and destroy game for the side of Nova, well, guess what, guys? The answer is right here. It's a 5-3 win, but we are firm believers in the 3. If you can find 3, you can find 3 more. Just don't know if it's going to happen here, though.
Sniper.
Well, we'll see as things continue to roll on through. Verdict. Match point for Nova. Are they going to go up 2-0 in this best of 7? Or are we going to see a little bit of a comeback from the side of Animus? It'll be long and hard fought. No first blood yet. 30 seconds into the round. Obviously, we saw a lot of aggression out of Animus in the early rounds of their offense, but it didn't work out well for them, so they've got to play it safe. They're playing pretty slow here. And unfortunately for Grizz, if he peeks this corner, there's Creed right there. There's Yaya sitting back by the boxes. Man, Yaya. This is such a great angle. Grizz gonna find one onto Creed. They don't know Yaya's here. Oh my
this is
goodness.
tough. They don't know he's there, but now they do. The push comes in. He's going to get caught off guard. And what we were thinking was a, oh my, Inferno still alive. 1 shots, gets shots on the second, gets taken down, and a 4-5 lead. Still in the favor of Nova. They've got game point right around the corner still, but, well, I mean, I'm looking at Nova. They're playing like devil's advocate here. The full-on rush through A long, they don't find anything. They double back and they reposition and play for a little more of a strategic A and B hold. And sure enough, Animus able to find a round for themselves. Now can they continue on now as we see a little bit more of a textbook defense coming through. Narcs switching to the bread and butter. He's going to find shots. Gets an Inferno taken down. But 1 is not going to be enough to continue on here. Got to find 4 more players, and we will be going to a round 11. We're looking at a search and destroy that is developed into just some of the most bizarre defending plays coming through for Nova, and it working out. That time around, it didn't. And we're looking at a team from Animus who are like textbook perfect. They want to play by the rules. They want to play textbook performance plays. They want to make the pushes. They want to make the coordinate. And then Nova just throwing everything out in the first 3 rounds. It just completely has thrown them off. Right here, we're going to see the A-side push come through. One player is dropped. Creed looking for the refrag. Not going to be able to get Narcs, and that might come back to haunt him.
Well, we'll see. Right now, looking like we might get that round 11 that we were hoping for. Sure enough, the kills continue to come through. It's now Yaya left alone. Grizz gonna challenge the corner, picks it up. Round 11, can Animus tie up the series here? Verdict? I sure hope so. I don't want this one to be over in 4. I want to see someone win besides Nova. And I'm actually fine with Nova winning, but they have to earn it.
They shall now as we're going to be flipping sides. The round 11 coming through, and I'm still... just seeing Nova play the way they did on the defense and it pan out a few rounds in a row, I'm just still in shock right here. We've got a round 11 in our hands. Nothing unorthodox here from Nova off the rib now. We're going to see very conservative plays. We'll see if it pans out now as the A-side push looks like it might be coming along with it. Spy with the boxing gloves out, making the push through. And we saw how well this Animus squad played the retake on the A-side. Can they do it this well again? Narcs looking for the shots up top. Not going to be able to get the headshot on Spy. And certainly enough, the bomb is going to go down along with it now. We've got a 2-player up in trailer. Control is 100% in favor of Nova. Bomb is down, 35 seconds on the clock. We got to see a swift push up to this A side and retake coming through absolutely on point. That is not going to happen. That's not the case. Narcs now going to be the last player alive in a 1v5, and what was and could have been is not. Narcs going to get boxed out Tyson Fury style. And that's Creed picking up the last kill. Round 11 upset here for Animus. They're down 2-0. 6-5 win for Nova.
Oh, man.
Pain and suffering, right?
That feels bad for Animus. They almost made the comeback happen. The side switch, unfortunately for them, not working out in their favor. And that is going to be Nova picking themselves up. A pretty solid search and destroy win. Is looking a little sketchy there towards the end, but like I said, consistency has reigned supreme for them this season. And today so far has been no shortage of that either.
No, it's not. And with Girari dropping 1 kill, it's certainly not going to be a convincing case for Animus trying to take that dub. I mean, I was talking about, I believe it was Inferno. No, it wasn't Inferno. It was Saturn's who had 0 kills to start the first few rounds off. He was able to pick up 5. Girari was the other lonely wolf. Well, the lone wolf with 0 kills on board. He was only able to pick up a breadstick, and it's not going to cut it in a matchup like this. You need all hands on deck, 100% participation. This just wasn't the case there, as we're going to get geared up. 2-0 win, or lead, in favor of Nova. And, man, I made my predictions. I told you how I felt. Nova in Mobile Mayhem finals, they've only lost once since I've been around, okay? And I didn't even get to cast that one. That was Anarchy coming through with the upset. Second try around, they beat Anarchy, and it wasn't even close. Right now, we're looking at a 2-0 lead. They're just kind of steamrolling with all that momentum. So we'll see if it continues their way, or if we're going to see a little bit of a bounce back here for Animus, as Game 3 is right around the corner now as I'm taking a look at it. We've got a firing range domination, so we just left firing range. We're going right back to it, Dave. I'm going to need you to take over for just a second. I need to run and let Herschel out real quick because the wife's not here.
Gotcha. Well, guys, we're getting ready to gear up for the action here. I am getting something fixed on my side, and I'll get my camera back on. I do apologize. Here we go. All right, fantastic. Fixed it. Well, it's going to be Nova leading 2-0 in this series. Realistically speaking, that was an incredible search and destroy between these two teams, but one player that I expected to shine a little bit more that didn't, and may unfortunately be the reason that Animus lost, is gotta be Girari, man. I don't think I've ever seen Girari come through a search and destroy with just 1 kill on the board. So hopefully we'll see him step up for the rest of the series. Grizz did come through with 11, Marvel with 11, Shark with 7, and Narcs with 4. You look at the opposition, did have Yaya with 10, Creed with 9, 7 for Inferno, 6 for Spy, and 5 for Saturns.
All right, we're back. Did I miss anything? Did game 3 already happen?
Nah.
Okay, cool.
I was just talking crap about Durari only having 1 kill.
Man,
Big
you know
sad.
what? Big sad. Big games.
I expect more.
I expected more too, and you know, I put my name on the line whenever I mention him, and I still stand by it. Bro is literally an S+, tier player. I made that remark to Creed, and Creed absolutely violating that game. We saw the gloves come out, and push come to shove, Narc's not able to hit the shot. So here we are, game 3, right around the corner. And everything's not looking right here for Animus. They need to turn things around, and it needs to be a very convincing game. So, just right now, we just haven't seen the kind of performance that was good enough to deliver a win. Granted, Hardpoint was solid. Firing range Search and Destroy was solid. But you can't go in a round 11 like that, and you've been so damn good on A retakes and flop. 4 players drop off that bat. So, here we are. Domination. Firing range. It's just going to be, the moment where Animus step it up and able to find that first game win. I'm sure if they find a game win, they could have a little bit more momentum. But right now, everything's just kind of off the rails for them.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. And, I still have high hopes for Animus to give us a really good series here. But, well, it's certainly not going to be easy. Nova, again, we're a more consistent team all season long, and that's continuing to reign supreme here, even though both of our matches were incredible. We had a 10-point, it was 20-point hard pointed, 250 to 230. We went all the way into a round 11 for that search and destroy, and Animus just fell a little bit short. So hoping maybe this domination is theirs to win.
Yeah, it needs to be now. This is where they need to turn things around, obviously. You still got one more game guaranteed, but going down 3-0 in a best-of-7, you think that's a rough turnaround? That is about as rough as it can get. Marble finds 2, able to get his way back into Wood before he is taken down, and B is going to be converged on. And Yaya looking to seal the deal there, as we see Creed looking for some map control as well. Marvel able to play his life for the fullest, is able to prevent that beef cap from coming through, but Spy right there on it is going to be able to secure it as well. And Inferno and Team Nova are just rolling in good times. They have flipped the spawns. They've got the A site converged on. C slowly going to come through, but the triple cap came through for a brief second, so a little bit of recovery there. Not too much out of hand here early on in this domination, but Nova, these guys are just they came to play, and they have picked up a big 2-game win off the bat. Can they make it 3 here and make it a 3-0 fashion? I don't know. A lot is happening here in this firing range domination.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And, again, I've got high hopes for this Animus team. This is a stacked roster through and through. And right now they are struggling a little bit with the C B in favor of Nova. You can see Durari looking for Creed there. Fortunately for him, Grizz is here for the assist. Grizz now looking for another, but gets beamed by Saturns. 25. Not as good as it was, but in the close and mid-range, that gun is still absolutely fried. We do see it struggle a little bit more at the longer ranges, but with the amended rule set, being able to, bring a Holger into the mix can give you one player that can really challenge the range and hold down some of those angles for you. Grizz was pushing to defend the A, but Yaya and Spy are there for the take. The triple cap coming through for the side of Nova, who want this one to be over.
Yep, Inferno going to be able to hold things down in Armory, but finally going to be taken down. C, about 50% capped, and Nova are not looking to give it away for free. They've got a triple cap. The TAC 5 comes through. As we see the push through the top side of the tower. Spy picking up some big kills, but C cap ultimately going to go back in favor of Animus. But, man, they look like fish out of water right here. They just don't look like they've gotten any kind of, confidence back after those first 2 games. And I know we're only in the beginning of this search, or this dom, but it's already almost halfway over in the first half. Creed going to come through. They're looking for an A cap to go along with it. B is going to be compromised for the time being, but it's only going to be about 60%, and that's not enough. Nova, kill feed, all in their favor. They are just absolutely making it rain on this Animus roster. They are not looking for a Game 5. They want to shut this puppy out and make it 3 games in a row. They certainly can do it here.
Well, they definitely might be looking to do so, Verdict. I mean, why would they sudden death at the top?
It says that, yeah, it says that with the time, when the time permits to where if you double cap now, or triple cap now, I think it allows you to come back. Oh my god, trailer sight. Saturn's finds too, but Narc's able to take him down. Sudden death is just what it says up top when time's starting to dwindle down.
I haven't noticed that before.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we do have an A flip coming through for the side of Animus, but I mean, they're sitting down almost 60 points at this point. Spy not going to be able to get the A back into their favor, but we're going into the second half with a just monstrous lead for the side of Nova. This is going to be incredibly difficult for Animus to bring this one back. Sure, it's possible in the second half. You surely can, earn more than 100 score, so the comeback could happen. But man, this is a tough pinch to be in for Animus.
It is indeed. I was taking a look. I was cycling through all the players to see what kind of like score streaks we had to work with. Shark is the only one on the table with a Predator missile, but nobody else in the lobby with a score streak as of yet. The TAC 5 almost comes through, but Spy, man, he's looking for blood, and he finds it, bro. Is literally able to halt the C cap, and if you're talking about devastating and griefing, bro, this is already looking like a second half that started off like the first half. It is just absolutely disgusting. As we can see, no home flag here for Animus, and man, tough times right now if you are an Animus fan, because they're getting absolutely bodied here in this domination. C cap comes along with it, so the split is going to come through. The B cap is wide open, and Yaya just doing a bunch, the most at the moment. Finds another one, just an absolute demon. Looking to prevent this A cap. He's certainly done it. The triple cap might be on board. This is going to take us to a quick listen in with the side of Nova. Dave, you're just going in. Make sure you undeafen.
Headshot.
I'm standing C, get B.
I need to push low as a purifier.
Yeah, push.
One more.
I got tower. People see. There is spawn A now.
No, one lowers, one lower tunnel.
I have tower. I'm going to lowers. Jungle tower. They're pushing A.
Metal cubby. Oh, I choked. Four jungle.
One CGK.
I'm streaking.
Well, two on
One
C dead.
I don't know why they didn't cap that. One back.
Yeah, I have C for the moment. Barrel dead. I'm gonna recap C. Tunnel. Harmony. I'm going to Harmony.
That two.
Nice. I'm gonna throw stun A.
One more A weak. We need spawns. Get spawns. Focus spawns.
We need Twilly. We need Twilly. It's important now.
Mid.
Yo, I'm going to be honest with you. This is just about as disgusting as it gets. Right here, we're looking at a 170 to 46. No home flag to start second half off with. And, man, Animus, they're down. And we're way past triple cap territory. This is an L for the side of Animus. They're going to go down bad here in game number 3. There's no way you turn this around. Even if you triple cap, there's no way you recover, as your opponents are right there at 180. All they need is 1. And they've got it at C. A little bit of coverage there for Creed. He's going to get taken down, but, man, Nova, if I said that they play well in final scenarios, this is them playing well in final scenarios, Dave.
Yeah, I mean, they are wanting this to be over in 4. We weren't hoping for it, but I don't really know that Nova are giving much of a choice. I mean, not only are we in triple cap territory, but time is just way beyond the factor, right? Even with the triple cap with the rest of the game, I don't think Animus can come within 50 points of pulling together a win here.
No, there's no way. Triple cap comes through 199, 200 to 64. That is probably the worst I've ever seen a team play in a domination game. And that is probably the worst I've ever seen a grand finals team get beat in a domination game. 200 to 64, just absolutely devastating. This is pain and suffering. I said it earlier. Hope doesn't exist in EU, except for that 117 Not Found series. That was a lot of hope. Right now, this is all pain and suffering, and a lot of it is being felt here for Animus earlier on. 3-0 in favor of Nova. And this is tough, homie. This is super tough.
Well, I mean, it's not ideal. It's certainly not ideal. The first 2 games of this series were incredible. You step into this firing range domination, and Nova just absolutely mopped the floor with Animus, and you know, the kills have stacked up. Let's see, we're plus 10, another 9, so 19, 5, 24, 38, 41 more kills for the side of Nova. I mean, that's a slaughter, absolute slaughter.
Sorry, my mic was muted. Yeah, I don't know how else you could say it. That, you know, a lot of points to not a lot of points. Nonetheless, 3-0 lead. Nova just looking damn flawless right now. I said it on the spawn the other night, bro. Something about Nova and grand final scenarios for Mobile Mayhem, they are just built differently. And they are delivering 100% everything that I spoke. But now, it's an opportunity Animus you had to turn things around, and I'm not very hopeful. I'm not one for comebacks, but we saw it earlier tonight. It's possible. But being beaten this badly, the games that we saw earlier were much closer. They were much tighter. Animus got to figure something out now. The good thing is for them, we're going to take a few moments to get geared up to go over the awards for the season. So maybe this will give them a time to reset now as we're going to take a look at it. Certainly some great names coming through as we've got Sniper of the Split, Rookie of the Split, and MVP of the Split coming through. If you want to run through Sniper, I'll run through Rookie afterwards.
I can definitely do that. So for our Sniper of the Split, guys, this one, in my opinion, no surprise. I do think there's one player on here that, you know, again, we kind of discussed. I don't know if they probably deserve to be ranked just based on the fact that they just didn't play enough games for me to really consider them. But for third place, we have Narcs. I think that's well deserved. Second place is Chris from Illuminati. Again, I want to call it, look, no disrespect to Chris, okay? Verdict's the one that called him the manager, not me, right?
Why are you throwing me under the bus, bro?
But General Gore was the sniper of that roster, period. He played the whole season. He did more. He did better in pretty much all the games. I feel like this is a swing and a miss here. But we do have first place coming through. I don't think there's any surprise here. Marvel coming through with the #1 spot for Sniper of the Season.
There we go. Sniper of the Season. Certainly well-deserved for Marvel. Man, we're going to see some snipes here because, bro, you guys are getting bodied right now. Game 3 was just disgusting. We saw a very competitive Game 1 and Game 2. I need some action here from Animus. I need them to turn things around. Marvel, you got to be the one to rally that squad up. Rookie of the Split, my guys. We've got third place going to Mojito. One of my favorite drinks, and sure enough, one of you guys' favorite rookies of the Split. So he's going to get that third place rank. Second place coming through, Karma from EUE. This team has a lot of potential, but not as much potential as I see the player coming through for that Rookie of the Season. None other than the French Eminem himself. He's going to pick up that Rookie of the Season. That is Boot. My guy coming through with a lot of energy, bro. If you didn't get a chance to listen into the regular season, my guy just spat out some of the most ridiculous things that I will never understand, but I enjoyed 100%, and I felt it. I could relate to it. For something I didn't understand, I felt it related to that the absolute most. So, Boot, big shout out, homie. Looking forward to seeing Illuminati next season. Looking forward to see what you guys do in off season. Maybe make a few moves here and there. Maybe pick up something, drop some things. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what shakes up as season's over for you guys. But we certainly have high hopes for you in the future now as we're going to be moving on. That's it, guys. MVP of the season. And this one was quite controversial for me. But this was voted on by the teams, and they produced a player that they wanted to see to win. And guess what, guys? We're in for a shocker, all right? I'm going to round out third place. I'll let you pick up second, and I'll take first, all right? Third place, it's going to be a tie. Onur and Spy both combined for that third place spot. So Onur and Spy, certainly two players that you can win. Spy, obviously, man, dude is on some of the best action pace team this grand finals has ever seen, and it's a blowout. And you could thank him. He's of age now. He was able to compete. Onur, certainly a talent in his own, but I don't know if you could put those two in the same comparison.
Yeah, I mean, the MVP is it's so close, top to bottom, right? As you're mentioning, Onur and Spy for third place. Well, we've also got a second place tie with Shift and Karma coming through, and I do believe is that okay. So here's an instance, chat, of Rollbot being
that's
just
Karma with an X.
So terrible.
Yeah,
because I know that's Karma with an X based
it?
on his performance.
Yeah. Question?
It's got to be, right?
I don't know. He spelled Karma right in the nominees, category.
Let's scroll back up and just double check.
It's Karma from EUE Day. Man,
are we sure
EU is
117 not found that was also nominated?
Yeah, that is not.
There's no clarification.
There's
there's
clarification.
All right, Ronan
now.
does say it is Karma from EU.
Yo, EU, you guys are just
listen.
built differently.
He spelled Marvel with an A too, so I had to question it.
Well, there's no question yet. He just confirmed it in Discord. Shift and Karma from EUE. Karma from EUE literally played 3 series this season, and he got second place votes. I don't know what this was. But guess what? That leaves us with only one player. There's not a tie. He's, I don't want to be too much of a spoil, but he's already won 1 award this season.
Oh, man, I wonder who it is.
Your MVP of this Mobile Mayhem Winter 2022 season is none other than the French M&M. My guy is hands down the best in EU right now. He gets that fat 50 from Mobile Mayhem. And a big shout out for Verdict. Boot, homie, I didn't have anything to do with this. EU, you guys are just built differently, man. Boot, much love, homie. Keep on doing what you're doing. Day might be the 8 Mile M&M, but you're certainly the French M&M, and we love you for it, homie. So congratulations, MVP of the season. We'll make sure to get those tweets out. He's just better, Robot says. So here we are. We're in the grand finals that we just gave. I've never seen the rookie of the season also win the MVP of the season, Day. Has that ever happened? We got a first for everything, right?
I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I thought about trolling and, like, when you were trying to hype it up, it was going to be like, it's Shark!
Shark wasn't even nominated. It is Shark!
I mean, that's what we were going for. We wanted to go, I was going to try to throw someone out who wasn't nominated just to troll you.
And I kind of spoiled that. I'm sorry.
Bit, but yeah.
All right.
I also kind of chickened out, to be honest with you.
Who voted for nominations or for actual votes?
The nominations for MVP was the teams themselves.
The teams, yeah, the team. But who voted though?
I think it was just you.
Day, son of a gun, bro. What the hell? Don't tell chat that. They're really going to think it. The pros voted. Okay? The pros voted, and this is what they wanted to see. 22 voted out of the lot, and that's what we got, guys. Not our fault, okay? Deal with it. If you guys don't want Boot to be the MVP, too damn bad. He is. Big shout out, homie. Big shout out. Big fan, bro. Boot, I don't care what anybody says. You're a GOAT, bro. Big GOAT. All right. GOAT or not. Votes have came through. We've already announced, and I can't wait to go to Twitter with this one because I have never seen a rookie of the season also win the MVP of the season. Does Illuminati have like 15 people in Mobile Mayhem to make up those 22 votes? Possibly, but it doesn't matter because it's already over with. I'm obviously capping, guys. Players voted. If they didn't vote, that's on them. Here we are. MVP Boot, Rookie of the Season Boot, Sniper of the Season, of course, Marvel back-to-back champion. So can he make a reverse sweep happen, though? Because right now I'm looking at it, and Animus, they need a pep talk, man. They need something to happen down there because right now they are just getting absolutely ran through.
Well, I mean, sometimes that's just the case, and you know, when you're going up against a team like Nova, it's something you've got to be prepared for and have to expect. So, you know, hopefully we'll be getting into our game 4 here soon, and we'll see Animus turn things around. It's going to be what, a Hackney Yard search and destroy, if I remember correctly.
Yep, best of 7 runs a little differently than best of 5s. I think this is where things get a bit interesting because you go respawn, search, respawn, search, respawn, respawn, search. Whereas at a best of 5, it's a respawn, search, respawn, respawn, search. So we're going to end up with a search and destroy raid. I don't know if we'll get that far, but it's all on the side of Animus. They are going to be, you know, the deciding factor. They're going to take fate in their own hands, or they're just going to get their butts handed to them again, because right now it's not looking good for them. They need to turn things around here. They've started off solid. The first 2 games, absolutely on point, right? Game 3, it's like they weren't even in the lobby, homie.
Yeah, I mean, we looked at, again, a really, really close hard point, followed up by a really, really down to the very last round close search and destroy, just to bounce into a domination that didn't even look like the same 2 teams playing, if you want me to be blatantly honest. So definitely got hopes for our Hackney Yard search and destroy here. The last one went to 11, so we've seen obviously that Animus can shine in search and destroy. Now it's up for them to come through and prove that they're down, but they're not out.
Well, trying to get some clarification. I actually may have overspoke myself. In EU, we've never seen anybody win, you know, sniper and MVP, or rookie and MVP. Well, in NA, apparently in one season, someone won all 3 votes, and I'm not sure who that was, but apparently they won sniper, MVP, and rookie of the season. I think you would be the one to know of it, everyone, but if I could pinpoint it, maybe Cheto? No?
Bro, that was so long ago. Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
This is literally Ronan's job.
Yeah, this is literally Ronan's job, and guess what, guys? We're waiting on him to start it up, too, so... There we go. That's the key. That's the code. There we go. Code word verdict at checkout. Not a plug.
Oh my god, B is clutch. You know,
it was
B
Fish
is here.
Oh,
Fish, yeah, Fish came through with rookie
what
sniper
happened to
and
Fish?
MVP.
Wasn't he a part of Infinite at 1.2?
Infinix.
Infinex, okay.
Yeah, Zygnus.
Yeah, Zygnus, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, B always coming through with clutch.
All right, Boot. Well, you know, first time for EU, but Fish is still just better. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, well, here we are. It ain't better than EU. We're about to find out. I'm sure the grand finals on the flips. Shut your mouth.
Fact. Fun fact.
I don't like fun facts.
We're Latam, best region, easy.
Well, Drari says, you know what? I found one the first time around in Search and Destroy. I've already got one of my own. Yaya quickly able to get the trade, though. Grizz drops. Yaya got to find his his maker there at Drari. Drari already putting up more kills than he did in the first Search and Destroy. It's looking like a solid affair here for Animus. Maybe just a little bit of time was all they needed. Inferno finds one. Saturn's looking for the push up. He's going to go unsuspected for the time being. The push comes through. Saturn's... Yo, man, Drari, you don't get that kill and make it, and you pay for it now. Narks, left alone in a 1v1, is going to find the shots with the Renetti. All he needs to do is play top. No way you missed that shot, Narks!
Oh, my God.
No way!
Nice work.
Wow.
Brad.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know
who sometimes
who
listen, I've said it before, I'll say it again. When you're in these tough scenarios, sometimes the easiest shots are the easiest to miss as well. And that was certainly just a moment of nerves took control. Am I wrong?
I mean, I've heard Jesus take the wheel, but I've never heard nerve take the wheel. And right now, the nerve just absolutely missing that shot. That's tough. In big-time play, in big-time games like this, you can't afford to make big-time mistakes, and that was a big shot missed. And if we don't see a game 5, it's solely based on that round. I'm not disrespecting you, and the fact that this series is you're so far lost, there's no way you missed that shot. You're gonna find the last kill there, and that's a 2-0 lead, and Nova are just absolutely running the tables here in this search. And we've seen this team and Animus play this map flawlessly against an Omni team. Granted, Nova ain't no Omni. But it comes down to a 1v1. You're telling me one of the best snipers in EU doesn't clutch up? That's tough.
Yeah, I mean, oh my goodness. Inferno pops the corner, gets the headshot onto Girari, takes him down, and that's going to be a quick first blood coming through. Feeling not quite the sniper position. Obviously, you can see Saturn's is rocking that as well, but now you can see they're trying to get the read here. Inferno's rotating over, looking for potentially a B-side push. He had a couple players here last time around. He's going to find a free one onto Marvel, who is looking at the hop-up. That's going to be a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Nova as time is dwindling away. Narcs does have the bomb in hand at least, but I can't believe the bomb's not pushed up at this point. You have 2 players pushed all the way on into A. Does finally have Grizz picking one up on the Creed to get them to push in. And this is a bold plant from Narcs here. He's planting it on the enemy side. We do have Saturn's up top, obviously sniping. And that's going to give a immediate bit of knowledge to the side of, oh man, Saturn's absolutely nasty. Spy finds another. Now Inferno should get the drop down. Didn't even need it. Saturn's got it. Get wrecked, Narcs. Pain. Oh, the body shooting too, Inferno. Bro, you didn't even get that kill. We talk about the disrespect.
Look, when you mention Nova, you mention them all. And, you know, if one player got the kill, they all got the kill. That's all that matters for them, right? They've got 3 rounds in a row, and they are looking solid as hell. And Animus looking lost after that first round. And here we are, 2 rounds back-to-back. They have just not found any kind of traction here in the search and destroy Hackney Yard. We'll see if they can turn things around, though, as, you know, if it's much needed, it's right now. Grizz going to fall victim to Yaya. And the push up to this A site is going to leave 1-for-1 trades. Now, the bomb push is going to be favoring the backside of the spawns this time. They've got their spawns to hold back on Saturn's. Just a demon right now, bro. If he isn't an MVP category player, I don't know who is. He's got 5 on board. 5-1 off the rip. Trade's going to come through. Narcs finally getting some redemption, able to take down Creeds with the Renetti, but is it going to be enough here? We got a 3v2. Advantage is all in favor of the side of Animus, and if they don't find this round, I don't know if they'll find one at all. Saturn's finds Drari. Narcs doesn't miss there, and this is crucial because they only got 1 player left to deal with. 15 seconds left. Saturn's looking for the push. Oh my god, Saturn's my guy. Thank you, Shark. Thank you.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
Oh man, finally we get a round coming through for the side of Animus. It took a hot minute there, but Narcs coming through with 4 on the board, definitely helping the team get through. Girari doing way better than he did earlier. Obviously, he did only have the 1 kill in the firing range. He's got 3 on board now, so him stepping up might be an opportunity yet for Animus to make the comeback happen. If not, it could be Nova taking the 4-0 win over Animus in the grand finals here, and that's just not what we expected, especially after the first 2 games in this matchup. It is Yaya opening up with 1 on Grizz, but Shark right there for a refrag on to Spy. 1-for-1 trade comes through. It is the last round of the Animus offense, and Shark is pushing up. I will say one thing I've noted. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Marvel and Narcs coming through with an extra 2. It's now a 4v1. Yaya sees Shark planting the bomb, but can't quite get an angle. And one thing I did want to make note of here is, obviously, Yo Mama, Zim's NA team. Oh, Drari takes down Yaya. Did play a lot of B-side pushes, and that strategy worked out pretty well for them overall. And we haven't really seen any of that out of the side of Animus here.
Well, I mean, after that first round, you know, you've got a, I think it was a 5-3 lead, and then Saturn comes through and wrecks you. I don't know. I don't know. Now we're going to flip sides, and now the defense has to be much better here for Animus because they took 3 rounds in a row where they were just absolutely just dumbfounded after that first. Here, they've got a little bit of stability under their belt. They've got 2 rounds in. The bomb plant's going to come through. The A-side retake needs to be swift. And you can see the push is going to come through. The flash not going to hit anything, but the concussion to through the walls as well. You can see the push all the way over from Drari. He's got the flank. He's got 1. Looking for 2. Whoa, put him on ice. Spy gets the refrag, but he's the only one alive in a 1v4. This is tough. Toxic. Shot's going to come through. Grizz finally going to be able to get his revenge, and Narc's going to get the defuse, and we are all tied up. What started off to be lopsided has now found its way to be even Stevens. 3-3. And all is balanced in the universe? No. 3-0 lead still in favor of the side of Nova. And they are on match point still. If they find this search and destroy, they are going to be your Mobile Mayhem champions. And Animus doing anything they can to prolong that.
Well, fortunately, we've seen Animus be able to tie things up here. Obviously, the side switch from last round does have them on defense here, and that could be a great position. Narcs definitely has info on Spy coming through with the bomb plate here. Drari with rotation from behind is able to find 2. Saturn on the chase. Not going to be able to find it, and it's going to be Grizz cleaning one up there. Finds an extra onto Inferno. Now looking at a 3v1. Narcs takes down Spy, and for the first time in this search and destroy, we have a lead for Animus as they walk ahead. 4-1.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
Man, we might need to get a ruling on that.
Nah, that's not a ruling, dude. Dude literally stuck his teammate. That's not a ruling. Any way a Suine goes through, it has to be beneficial to your team. There's no way that benefits Nova or benefits Animus other than the fact that Grizz dies. Get at it. I'm shutting that down, homie. We're not even going to consider it. We're going to see...
It literally already happened before, by the way.
What?
Yeah.
It happened in a search and destroy, and that benefited...
It happened on a meltdown search and destroy. It didn't benefit anybody. It was an after-round suinade, and it was unsportsmanlike conduct. This was, I think, back in like my first season, though. It's been a while. Maybe that changed.
We've learned a lot since then, and right now, Creed going to find 2, and that is going to be Marvel in a 1v4. This is tough. I swear, if we get a DQ from that, bro, I will hand in my resignation letter.
They might have changed. They might have changed that. I don't know. I don't know. I know that was a thing before, though.
All right, well, here we go.
I think I've only seen it once, but it was a thing.
All right, we're tied back up 4-4. Still not a game 5 guaranteed. This could be ending here regardless if we even consider that. Grizz doing some due diligence, finds 1. The trades come through, but Grizz, demon mode activated, finding 2 of his on. 2-for-1 trades coming in, and it's favoring the side of Animus. They need a search and destroy win here in order to stay alive. But is staying alive against Nova the move? I don't know. They have looked very dynamic in this series. They've taken 3 games, and that 3rd game was not even close. Here we are. A-side push did not fare well early. Grizz doing Grizz things, and sure enough, here we are. The push back to the A site. Grizz right there. Gonna play a little bit of time. Gonna be able to extend his life. Get away. No harm, no foul. Trophies destroyed. Narcs up top looking for the equalizer. Nades come in. Doesn't matter. Trophies are there, right? Minute left on the clock. Plenty of time to play with.
All right, well. All tied up once again. This round has been an absolute bloodbath. Narcs continues to make it so. Inferno does get the refrag. It does leave Marvel and Durari in a 1v2. Marvel now looking for the wall bang. Does get a hit marker. And he's going to clean it up. Match point for Animus. They need this one. Can't afford to choke here.
No, can't afford. Man. Someone put a caster curse in chat, please, if it does come through. I swear to God, Dave, if Animus blow this game, they have a match point here, I am going to be subbing your channel for six months straight. Back to back to back to back. Saturns finds 1. God, I should have kept my mouth closed. Crease finds a 2nd. We were looking at match point. Guess what? 2 kills come through. Marvel able to find 1, though. Looking for some more on the outskirts of the B side of the map. Looking to make that transition over. Looks like he might be safe, though. He's only got 2 other players to work with on this 3v4. Bomb's going to go down. Oh, my. Narcs getting a kill with the trophy system. Redemption. Creed, last player alive. He is 1 shot. Not going to ego chow. Yes, he is. Narcs getting a little bit of revenge, and it started off rocky. But guess what, guys? We're going to a game 5. That's an F for you, Day. We didn't see him choke, so I'll still sub, but not for 6 months straight.
Wow, rude.
It's pain and suffering, bro. Welcome to EU.
Well, definitely a really, really solid game between these two teams. Came right down to the wire. I'm glad Animus has pushed us one round further on into this. Definitely didn't want to see them go down 4-0, but I'm still hoping for that game 7. So we'll see as things continue. Big shout out to Narcs for honestly clutching up for the team. Durari obviously doing way better as well. I mentioned earlier that in that search and destroy, if he had more than 1 kill, they probably win. And well, here we are. He's got 10 and they win. So
here we go. I was taking a look at the stats. I was also trying to make sure everything else was good on the back end. And then I get the words of encouragement from Ghost. Guess what? We needed those words of encouragement because we've got a game 5s on our hand. And Nova still looking good as hell. Even though they lose that search and destroy, they started off with a lot of energy. Electric coming through. Narcs able to redeem himself. Saw that first shot. First round. Bro, that was devastating. Just absolutely like pain and suffering at the highest capacity. I don't think anyone can ever be grieved worse than that. But able to get their feet back on the ground. They're back running. You know, we all say you got to crawl before you ball. Well, right now, I still got to say Nova's balling. And, you know, if you got to start somewhere, I guess that search was the best way to do it. So best 7s are made this way for a reason. And guess what? Animus, they played Search and Destroy on this map so very well earlier on in the season. Able to find us a game 5 at least. Can we see a game 6, though? That's the question of the hour.
Well, hopefully we'll have an opportunity again. I'd still cheer for that game 7 at this point. It's been a long day for EU, but, you know, this is fine. This is grand finals, bro. We are well overdue for a good grand finals for Europe, and hopefully we'll still get it. It was looking pretty rough for Animus there. I was a little worried we were going down 4-0, but they had a great hard point. They had 2 great search and destroys, and well, maybe they'll have a better domination next time around. Man, I don't even know how to explain what happened in that game. Like, that domination was just not Animus.
No, it was devious, and it was in favor of Nova, and just an absolute beast of a game for them. Right now, we're looking at a little bit of a redemption tour here for the side of Animus. This is where they needed to start things off. Obviously, the reverse sweep already happened once today. Can it happen a second time today? I don't know. I'm still in shock after that domination. Obviously, we took a little bit of a moment to, collect ourselves as well as do the nominations awards, and I guess it was perfect timing for Animus because now we're looking at a game 5 berth, possibly looking to see if the series could develop a little bit longer. Obviously, Nova's still a match point. That is devastating for Animus, but it's on them now. As I'm taking a look at the best of 7 displayed up on screen, we are promised that game 5 on the backs of a Hellfault Search and Destroy. Guess what? Standoff hardpoint. Saw the rotations earlier on. Animus looked pretty solid. The retakes were there. The lack of closing out that game came back to haunt them, though, because they had a big lead going into that P5 rotation, and it all just fell under their hands there. So let's water it under the bridge now, as we're going to go ahead and move on. Standoff hardpoint day. What are your thoughts? What are your predictions?
Again, it's kind of one of those staple map and mode combinations that, we expect the players of this caliber to just play their best at. And, unfortunately for Animus, I would have said the same about a firing range domination as long as it's been in the mix. But obviously that was just Nova's map to win. So hopefully for this one, we'll see a good fight and extend our series a little bit, because honestly, Verdict, I can't see this one be over yet. These, with the exception of the domination, every single one of these games has been absolutely fantastic, including our 3rd place matchup. So I'm not done with the action here in the EU Grand Finals. Obviously, we've got NA later, and I need to be hyped up for that too.
Well, there we go. Don't take all the hype. Day says he needs a little bit of it for Mobile Mayhem Grand Finals NA tonight, which is T-minus 2 hours and 43 minutes from now. So I think we can manage to get, if it does go to a Game 7, at least, you know, an hour and 30 minutes of that time. Can we keep that same energy all throughout it, though? I don't know. It's going to be dependent upon how Animus play, because right now, they're the ones with the momentum coming off that last win, but they need every ounce of it going up against a stout team like Nova.
Hardpoint identified.
Oh, getting on into our hardpoint matchup. Another hardpoint matchup. We've got a standoff between Nova and Animus, and well, right now it's anything but a standoff there. Our guns blazing on this P1. Flashbangs coming in. Grizz gonna find one before getting taken down. Yeah. Gets one onto Durari, but Marvel is able to come through the two-piece. He does the SKS in his hands a second ago, and obviously that's going to be a really potent weapon to have on this map. Pretty much a two-shot at any range. You can see he comes through with a three-piece from the tractor there. Rounds the corner, Inferno's ready to go. Takes him down, and right now it's Animus with a pretty fiery start off the rip here.
Yeah, they need every bit of that time, though, because we know how well this Nova team plays in hard points, and deficits are never a problem for them. They made the comeback in the hardpoint raid. Right now, they're sitting down by about 25 points, 28 points. Looking at it, yeah, 28 to be exact. Make it a little less now as we see one step back on it, but P2 is up, and guess what? Animus, they have all the energy and all the marbles on this spawn site. Can they maintain it, though? That's the question, Narcs. Spawning right there on boxes. Grizz and Jar are able to combine for 2, but they are going to be quickly traded. Gas stations compromised. Doesn't matter, though. P2 is inside the warehouse. Right now, that is where you'll find all of the Animus squad, and then maybe a few out for some perimeter control. The TAC 5 comes through. It is much needed. Drari able to pin a big gunfight, but compromises the hill. There's one there. Spy is going to get taken down, and the contest is going to be shut down, and it is in favor of Animus as they continue on with the lead.
Hardpoint contested.
Yeah, definitely a good position to be in. They're holding down this P2. You can see that Marvel and Durari already getting set up for P3 as well. Yaya is able to cut off Grizz in mid, but Creed walks right into Marvel. Now Saturn's making the rotation over as well. This is a difficult gunfight to win, and with Marvel getting that information on the hit marker of his concussion backside trailer in Cubby. I think he'd be able to pick this one up, but Creed up top's going to take him down from behind. Spy was able to find two of his own, and even with Animus setting up early for P3, a strong break comes through from the side of Nova, and they continue to fill up the feed. Yaya finds 2. Saturns taking down Durari as well. Creed with one onto Shark, another onto Narcs. This is a big comeback opportunity for the side of Nova.
Yes, it is indeed now, as we can see it. Only 13 points off the start of this P3 rotation. Top Blue has been a little bit of a safe haven for them. Yaya not going to be safe in the corner there. As, yes, the SKS does wall bang, and bang it does. They're knocking on heaven's door, and here we are. The break looking to contest here up top. Narcs doing some great work in the objective, but is going to be shut down, and Nova are right back in it like Bennett. And you can see Animus, they're setting up for P4. Big rotation now. This is going to be massive. Creed looking for the flank. If he gets one, they're going to be spawning old, and this is a big investment. Will it pay off? I don't know. We'll see now as we see the push come through. And abandoned P3 here in an early rotation as well for Nova. Will it pay off?
Hardpoint identified.
Saturn's finding 2 in the feed. Definitely looking solid for Nova here. They're able to get in and keep this P4. They could absolutely bring themselves back into the lead, but Durari, I don't know what was going on earlier, but he's found himself a little bit of a groove here. Marvel going to get taken down by Saturns. He picks up another 3-piece, dude. I gotta look at the scoreboard here. There's no way Saturns is top ranked, right? Yeah, 14 on. He's not. Marvel. Marvel's got 19, dude.
Yeah, we also
Saturn's
saw Marvel
at 16,
drop 40 in the first game, and, you know, Animus still lose. So, whose kills matter right here. As a matter of fact, it looks like Nova are going to be able to get their fair share by early on in this P4 rotation, even though they didn't have the rotations off the rip. Banded P3, and it looks like it's paying off now, as they are going to have the lead, as I don't see anybody from Animus able to really contest here. The boxes side of the map going to be covered. Drari going to be, or Narc's going to be taken down. Yaya going to find one, so not a lot of value out of Purifier, but surely enough to hold off the push. One player looking for the contest. Drari, the lead transferred back over in favor of Nova. This is the first one they've had all game long, as P1 reset comes back around, I'm thinking maybe I'll listen in for the side of Animus to see if they can make this Game 5 a reality, comeback reverse sweep possible. We'll see how it sounds as we go ahead and join in with the side of Animus.
Frag out. Target in sight.
Broken one shot, broken absolute one shot.
Come on.
More coordination, we need to push together.
Après la shot, watch
Ah, mais top Karma.
One broken. We need to push the guys.
It's time to push.
Side, come on.
Side close.
Listen. Chill out, okay? Let's regroup together, and just push.
One
HP, they both sent. Yeah, I see him, dead, one dead.
Nice.
Second about the rotation now, One broken,
Smoke. I'm conscious.
We know Inferno gonna be lurking somewhere. One still broken, dead broken.
Nice,
Push.
Good rotate.
Now, full 60, not the spawning gas. Focus gas.
Gas, and one bottom gun is.
Let him come. I'm going side.
They spawn gas. Nice, Dragon, come on.
One bottom.
Je push. Ah non, I got Tempest. Don't come to me.
We should push up gas when we can.
Yeah, we should. One gas, push.
1 HP, 2 back, 2 on side.
Bottom dead.
Let's take 5, come on.
Oh, hot dog.
Broken, dead.
1 HP top.
Everyone go now.
Go right now.
15 seconds.
Nice, good shit, one statue.
Contact. Targets in sight.
Alright, didn't want to stick around for too much longer, but I needed to hear that, like, calming, let's get control back of the game. And certainly we got a little bit of that from Marvel. And as a matter of fact, it kind of hindered their performance before. But afterwards, you saw a little bit of a bounce back in that P2 site. Now, P3 looking pretty solid. They got a 20-point deficit to overcome. And sure enough, we've got our game on our hands, Dave.
Yeah, I've got to find me a friend in a team like Marvel because, bro, I just get absolutely ragged on the whole time I play games. And, we jumped into the VCs with Marvel, and it was, guys, it's fine, calm down, we got this, we'll make our rotation, and, I need some of that energy in my life.
Well, you get what you receive, right? And here we are. The diddly is being...
how getting what you receive, that's
you get in what you put in, homie. All right. I'm done. We're taking shots. 20 seconds left here. P3 about to be over, and the advantage largely in favor of the side of Animus, but don't be fearful if you're Nova fans. We know how well these teams play on the back ends, and right now they're in a solid position on this P4. No, well, maybe not. Look at them. They're all kind of just, accumulating right outside of this boxes area. Big kills coming through for Yaya. The push is surely going to come along with it, and 2 players spawning out. This might be Animus losing out on yet again another P4, but Grizz says, hold my beer verdict. Finds 2 in the feed, but is it going to be enough Creed there to shut him down? Certainly not. That is going to be a P4 off the rip in favor of the side of Nova. And, well, we know how well P4 is going to be held. Is this going to be a full 60 here for Nova, or Animus going to be able to make the break?
Now, unfortunately for Animus right now, it feels like another instance of Marvel putting in all the work and not a whole lot else going on. If we look at the actual kills in the lobby, you've got everybody in the 20s for the side of Nova, and Saturn actually up at 31 now, rivaling Marvel. We've got 2 players still not in 20 for the side of Animus, and the 2 that are in 20 literally just got it. Grizz, before the spree that he just had, was literally sitting on like a 19 and 24, so... definitely got to see a couple players of Animus step up. They're up against one of the toughest, if not the toughest, team in all of Europe. And, they're going toe-to-toe right now. This is looking pretty solid. But, again, you see Narcs pick things up a little bit. And I think this starts to swing way heavily back into the side of Animus' favor. So we'll see as this game continues to progress. Right now, it's an 11-point lead for the side of Nova. But the P1 Open is... all in favor of Animus. They're tying things up right now. They've got the lockdown, but the lightning strike comes through. I did not find anybody really.
Yeah, it found two.
Ferrari.
Oh, yeah. enough value to get that P1 retake there as Saturn picks up his 32nd man, is on a mission. The operator's coming through. Inferno looking for some shots here with the Tempest. Again, not one of my favorite operators. If you can utilize it with perfection, you can find yourself in a very profitable position. He's going to be taken down after finding one. 208 to 194. Nova looking to slowly close this game 5 out and win in a 4-1 fashion. Animus looking to just stay alive. And man, P2 transitions need to be absolutely solid. Saturns, bro, I'm gonna need you to put and stop doing what you're doing. You are just absolutely demonic with this. I see Grizz able to finally slide through and pick him up. A Yaya there to quickly trade. He's gonna get taken down as Drari had his Purifier out himself. The Lightning Strike second time around, Creed not able to find much but one. Maybe one was enough as all the feed is going to be racking up, and it is Nova who have the advantage, and all of Animus, they're spawning out. This might be it, Day.
Looking like it could be. Nova are filling the feed right now. Saturns finds a 3-piece with the Sparrow, ends up killing himself with that kill onto Narcs. Got a little bit too close on the corner there, but with 8 points to go, I mean, it would take nothing less than a miracle for Animus, and that's going to be Nova once again coming through as your Mobile Mayhem EU, what is it, 2022 winter season?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. All the years start to blend together now. COVID, the whole shebang, just the days just roll together. But yeah, that's big congratulations to Nova, who have once again proven to be the most consistent team in Europe. And they're going to take home big old chunk of that prize pool.
Big chunk of that prize pool, as we were talking about it earlier. $1,200 over stakes. 660 going to be going to Nova. They are this season's Mobile Mayhem EU champions in a 4-1. Very big and convincing performance there in that 5-game spread. We had a best 7. We didn't even get to see. We were lucky to see that game 5, to be honest with you. But game 1, 2, and 3 just absolutely dominating. 3 more so less than the others. But Nova, I said it and I'll say it again, bro. They are just made differently when it comes to grand finals in Mobile Mayhem. And sure enough, they delivered. Big win there, 250 to 195. 44 kills for Saturns to cap it off with. 44-29, bro. You want someone to step up and step out? My guy Saturn's put on all season long. Picked up a very big game 5 win. Nova, that is it. Animus, good try. I gotta say, if anybody could have done it, it would have been you guys. Just wasn't your day.
Yeah, we had a 28 kill deficit coming through here. Obviously, Nova with the lead in that, and the score certainly reflects that. I mean, it was largely a close and back and forth game for a majority, but towards the end there, Nova just absolutely cleaned up. You know, I had mentioned early on, Saturn's was popping off. Surely he was top frag of the lobby. We popped open the scoreboard. That was Marvel who was showing up for the side of Animus, but as things went on, Saturn was able to overtake. In fact, even Creed was able to catch up to Marvel and ended up with an extra kill over him as well. So really solidly played out for both of these teams. And definitely a solid grand finals for Europe. Again, I would have liked to see it go a little bit later in the series, but again, consistency was a factor here, and Nova came through across the board. They performed better, and you know, sometimes that's just going to happen, especially when you have talent like Yaya, Creed, Saturn, Spy, and Inferno on the board.
Yes, you say Saturns, and I've heard enough, bro. That guy just, I mean, he was not letting up the search and destroy. He hit some of the nastiest Hackney Yard snipes I've ever seen, and we saw, you know, them lose still. But nonetheless, they come through with a lot of energy, and they take the 4-1 win. And a very convincing Mobile Mayhem champion is going to be crowned. That is going to be Nova Esports. So we take a look at the results from the day. This will be the last time we do this for a while. We'll see All-Stars, but we won't. It ain't the same. FN 420, they choked that 2-0 lead. 117 not found. Come through with a lot of energy on that reverse sweep. If you missed it, you got to go back and rewatch VOD. Unfortunately, the VOD won't consist of that search and destroy where the 5-2 lead that 117 had was lost, and the 2-0 went in their favor. Now, on the flip side of things, Nova Esports, they handle business. 4-1 win over Animus. And again, this Nova team, they know what it takes to win Mobile Mayhems. They've done at least 90% of wins in the grand finals since I've been around. Anarchy was the only team that was able to upset them, and I've still yet to see anybody really contest since then. So that is going to be a Champions page. That's right. Give them the crown, baby. Nova Esports, #1, first place, winner. Again, I don't know how many Mobile Mayhem championships they have, but bro, I could probably tell you they got a trophy case full of Mobile Mayhem champions. And Animus, big second place. Certainly a team that we'll continue to watch moving forward. 117 Not Found going to round out that third place seed now. That's going to conclude it today. I know you were talking about time frames. Well, we're kind of like wrapping it up to be very similar to what we've been used to, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a great time. Like I said, if we went to a game 7, we're running right up to NA at that point. And well, I don't want to say I'm glad that this is over quick, because I was all for getting that game 7. It is a little helpful that I will probably get to take a nap before NA. So
there you go.
That is definitely a thing, but we'll see.
I almost saw you take a nap in between the series. I looked at it, I was like, damn, we might have lost a... I saw you had your camera on. You were just like, you were out. I was like, damn, I might be solo casting. He's going to miss out on this best of 7. Whew. What an... Okay, thoughts, season-wise. I'm not going to keep it long, but I thought it was overall a great season start. EU, you guys got to be more consistent. I know this is like a rough time of the year for y'all guys. There's not a roadmap in for COD Mobile Competitive as of yet, but I'm going to need a little bit more of a commitment, man. If I'm going to continue to do this, I'm going to need a little bit on the back end that, reassures me that we're in this together. Because right now, the end of the season was lackluster, to say the least. Playoffs, got to do better. All right? Grand finals and the bronze matchup, elite. I don't care what anybody says. That was some of the best action we've had all year long. So I'm excited about it. Dave, what were your thoughts? W or an L for season for EU?
Let me put it this way. The games that we had, W.
Yeah.
The games that we, didn't have,
L's.
Fat L.
Right.
Definitely have some roster issues still in the European scene, but it is very early on in the year, right? We'll definitely see a couple teams come together, and I fully expect Nova will stick together, especially with them coming through with the win here. There's some other teams that I think had some unreliable teammates as far as actually being able to show up. I don't want to rag on them too much in that sense, because listen, sometimes life is life, right? But when it comes to potentially having another multi-million-dollar prize pool towards the end of the year, if we get a Worlds for COD Mobile, well, you're going to want players that are going to put in the work all year round, and that when it comes to game day, they're going to show up. You're not going to be in a stage 3 off-stream set of games before a stage 4 tournament and be playing a 4v5. So,
well, you heard it here from the man who says it best.
And hopefully, either Game Battles or whoever does the tournaments this year will actually seed
do their job.
Like, I know this is NA and a lot of people here won't care, but the fact that we had Destiny Official Gaming make it to stage 4
Who didn't even show up.
And who didn't show didn't show up. And Arsenal, a team that was way more than deserving of being in that event, got shafted because they got dropped in a bracket with Tribe and NYSL at the time. Bro, that's not acceptable.
Well, yeah,
at that level of competition,
so overall, what you're saying is let Day and Verdict run the majors from now on. Can we make that happen?
Or just the Mobile Mayhem staff.
Okay, cool.
Minus
yeah.
Ronan.
Yeah, not Ronan. Ronan sells too much. Ronald, we appreciate you, homie. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to the viewers.
Hello, Tech, Ghoulhead. I'm down for it.
Yeah. Big facts. Big shout out to all the admins that came through. You guys, you're the reason why we were able to do this, as well as the viewers. Obviously, we're looking to expand for EU. Need all your support, and every day that you come through is just a blessing in my heart. Gonna give you, huge prayers over Ukraine, man. I know you guys know what's going on over there. Wanted to make note of it earlier on, but it is terrible. Keep them in your prayers, your thoughts, your mind, whatever you got to do. Just we're hoping for the best over there. It's obviously not a good situation, so wanted to put that out there before we left, because I did not want to neglect that. And overall, it was a dub for me this season. There was ups and downs. Obviously, you know, the downs sometimes overwhelm the positives, but I'm gonna end the season on a high note. I love you guys. All right, I love all of you. You know, even when you're toxic, y'all my family. All right, thank you all for coming through. Date, you killed it this season, bro. I don't think we could have done it without you. So looking forward to seeing what we do next season as well. That's gonna be it for Mobile Mayhem EU. We're obviously going to be doing the All-Star event next Tuesday. Be sure to tune in. Not sure who's all going to be able to show up, but certainly should be a fun affair. Less intense as it was today. But that is it. Guys, be prepared for Mobile Mayhem NA. That'll be tonight. And we're going to get geared up for a raid. We're going to send you over to Papa Raballo's stream. I say Papa Raballo as a little bit of a meme because you all know that guy's notifications are just absolutely wild. So make sure you show him some love. Tell him that Vertica Day sent you. We'll see you back next time.